Hey, hello. I was just on my phone, chilling, vibing, and then I like all of a sudden I was like, why did the music stop? And I was like, oh wait, shit, I'm live. What do I wanna have in the background? I realize that this is the sort of thing I should be doing when I'm doing a stream intro. But when was the last time I ever did anything properly or punctually? I feel like my entire life is just me kind of like bumbling my way through things, but man, it's a vibe. um, all right. I want to see, is there good? All right, wait. Before I show myself, um, I know that like this is normally I've gotten into the habit of I've gotten into the habit of actually like showing my face when doing these little intros, but I want to at least have some music on here first. Let's see. Whenever I think of background music that fits well, my brain always goes to this. Yeah. Yeah, we're doing this. No, it's not gonna load. There we go. I just restarted the video and it seems to be loading now. Okay, but face reveal. Ooh, I say that as if I haven't already done a face reveal. Hello. Wow, I look like shit today. Yeah, today's been a day. Metal Gear Solid 3 got announced for the remake. I was in a call with my friends, and I screamed very loudly when it happened. We happy? Yeah, we happy. That's kind of how I'm feeling right now. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just glad that this still finally like. Metal Gear Solid has kind of been erased from public consciousness. At least I feel it has. And like I know that like some stories try not to be mimetic, so that way they don't lose their impact when people actually like experience them for the first time. God of War and God of War Ragnarok are two such games. Thing is, Metal Gear Solid is kind of a game about memes, so it makes sense that like it would stay in public consciousness. But no, Konami just decided to be Konami about it until today. No, apparently they do actually give a shit about Metal Gear. The series is somehow still alive. And more importantly, they're actually bringing the older games to modern technology. That, I think, is honestly more important than the remake for 3. Because, obviously, I'm excited to like have an excuse to replay 3 as much as the next Metal Gear fan. But, the reason why, like, the thing is, the older games are still an important part of like gaming history, and I think part of why they've been dying out from public consciousness is that no one wants to like dig out their old PS3 just to play a game from like 20 years ago. God, MGS3 is gonna be 20 years old, huh? Oh my god, if it comes out next year, okay, wait, guys. Metal Gear Solid Delta. I don't fucking know why they call it Delta. Metal Gear Solid 3 Remake comes out in 2024 on the 20-year anniversary of the original release. I think that'd be pretty sick. I don't know about y'all, but I think that's pretty cool. And at least for the remaster, so we're getting the ports later this fall, and just by looking at the the schedule, if you would, if you were British. But just by looking at the schedule, it seems as though we're getting it like this fall, and it's like the full versions of each game. We're getting Subsistence and Substance, which was okay. Honestly, I say I wasn't expecting. I was about to say I wasn't expecting that because that's just what I say out of habit. But no, it is to be expected. To be fair, because. Other than the original release, I don't know any other release that didn't have Subsistence or Substance. And And, okay, I don't really remember what Substance added to 2. With Subsistence, you had the whole Snake versus Monkey and the Secret Theater. And though I say this, I call out those 2 things. Those are the only 2 things that didn't make it into the PS3 version, because everything else from Subsistence made it into the PS3 remaster. Particularly, the thing I remember that made it in that was important was the 3D camera. That's honestly huge, and also including Metal Gears 1 and 2, the original. One thing that's kind of wild that I don't know if a lot of Metal Gear newer, same thing. But one thing that I don't know if a lot of folks know is that the sprites from Metal Gear 2, I think, actually were changed from the original release. In the original release, Solid Snake looked very different than how he does now, and it wasn't until they brought it over with MGS3 with Subsistence that they updated the character sprites to actually look closer to how they are in the future games, like 3. And like 1, 2, and 3 specifically. Actually, I could probably find something here. Let me see if I can't have a look. Hang on. Metal Gear 2... Metal Gear 2 character portraits. Yeah, okay. Oh, jeez. Yeah, okay. Yeah, alright, it's worse than I remembered it. I forgot about this, but okay, hang on. I'm gonna show this on stream. Let me make this just chatting for a bit, because I think I want to just chat for a while. Hang on. All right, there we go. We're just chatting now. Look at this. What the fuck is this? So, the top is what they had in the original release. The bottom is what they changed it to later on. I'll admit, I don't know who this is, or who this and this are. I know, this and this was like the generic love interest they had in Metal Gear 2. This is Gray Fox. Here. I want to say this is Naomi Hunter, but I don't know for certain. This is Solid Snake. See, here he actually looks like Solid Snake. Up here, I don't know who this actor is. I remember they said that they wanted to base Snake off of Christopher Walken. I don't know if I don't think that's Christopher Walken, but it's definitely just a photograph of somebody. But I think the 2 most egregious ones are, you have Albert Einstein over here that they had for the scientist. They actually had to change the scientist, right? Because it was just Einstein in the original. And then, for Big Boss, Sean Connery was Big Boss. Okay, wait, real quick. Is Sean Connery still alive? No, he passed away 3 years ago. Alright. Cool. Yeah, because I was about to say, if they ever do follow through on the alleged Metal Gear Solid live-action film that is apparently going to come out one of these... I remember there was talk about it back in, like, 2019, and I think it just kind of died. But if we ever do get any, like momentum on that, and if he were still alive, I think Sean Connery wouldn't have been a bad pick for a live-action, for a live-action Big Boss. Especially because this. I mean, then again, oh... Okay, live-action Big Boss, but only for, like, MGS4. Because, okay, I had to really think about what I said. I'm thinking about Big Boss in, like, this context where he's an old man. But the more I think, the more I realize, for most of the series, Big Boss is not an old man. He's honestly just a dude. He's basically Snake too. What was I gonna say? Metal Gear Solid. action film. Let's take a look and see whatever happened to it. Also, sorry. I figure it was probably smarter to do this in an incognito tab. Okay, so Metal Gear Solid. Yeah. An advanced tank is stolen by... yeah. So yeah, I remember... Okay, this wasn't confirmed, but there were big rumors that Oscar Isaac was gonna be Snake. Yeah, you can edit it. Like, it was never confirmed, but it was also never deconfirmed either, and the director, like, hinted at it as well. He, like, quote retweeted a tweet... Because there was an article that was then shared to Twitter stating that, oh, we're suspecting that Oscar Isaac might be Solid Snake. And then Jordan, the director, quote retweeted it and said, hey, we want to confirm some things coming up soon, but nothing yet. Okay. Oscar Isaac just gave away what's holding back the Metal Gear Solid movie. Alright, wait, well, so then what it... Okay, hang on. Don't sell my info, please. Hell, man. Why can't I scroll? Okay, fine. Like, I don't really see what's... The game's psychedelic military... Yeah. Okay, earlier this year, Moon Knight, we're searching like Solid Snake, climbing the air, we're searching for the story. The implication was that the people behind the film hadn't settled on a script yet. Okay. Yeah. Okay, that honestly would sound about right. Cause, it's really hard. Okay, so The Last of Us was a really good adaptation because it's really easy to adapt. Because the style of The Last of Us is already like very cinematic. You don't have to do too much to like bring it to a non-interactive medium. Like, all you're doing is you're cutting out the gameplay and you're just stapling the cutscenes together and maybe shooting like a few more scenes, fleshing out stuff and whatnot, and like adding to it because you have more time. With a game like Metal Gear Solid, where a lot of the experience is like played, like you have things like, oh, what's your ID? Like, what's your radio frequency? It's on the back of the CD case. Like, how do you adapt? Like, you just can't adapt that. Or like things like Psycho Mantis reading the player's memory card to read their mind, and then like, how do you read the audience's mind? You just read like, oh, what other like. Do you just say what movies are also being played in the theater around this same time? Like, yeah, you can't capture that. So unfortunately, you're gonna have to lose a lot of those novelties that are part of what made Metal Gear Solid so special. Yeah, I don't see that being like a very rewarding task. And even if you take out all the meta and like gameplay related things, the story's not bad for Metal Gear Solid 1, but I don't know if it hits as hard. Like, the idea of Metal Gear Solid 1, at least to me, was that it's a deconstruction of the stereotypical action genre. You have like Solid Snake, who's the action hero, who then starts referring to himself as a murderer, saying he doesn't deserve to be called a hero for killing people. Yeah, and you know, I think that you can also like talk about that in film as well. I just don't know if it'll come across as strong, because there's also the shot of Liquid Snake looking at Solid Snake, and therefore the camera, saying, and by extension the player saying, you enjoy the killing. I've seen it in your eyes. You've been having fun slaughtering our brothers. And yeah, I think stuff like that is, I guess for film, like, what does he do? Liquid Snake turns to the camera and says, I've seen the look in your eyes. You're enjoying watching these people die. Actually, that could still work. It just, I don't know, like, the actual plot of the game is, like, interesting enough, but I don't know, we'll see. And, like, for what it's worth, I think it might just help to give it a fresher coat of paint, because a lot of the writing for MGS1 is not aged well. Every now and then I still think of Solid Snake telling Meryl, you have a cute butt, in his very stilted manner. Okay. Now, you might be wondering, if anyone's here in the stream, it started off as a Genshin Impact stream, and now it's a just chatting stream, and I have been just chatting for about 20 minutes. Why? Why, Vortex? Why are you, like, this is advanced stalling even for you. And to that I gotta say, it's a massive skill issue. I should have done this sooner. Now, for what it's worth, I do have the game installed on mobile, but I'm not gonna... No. Oh, hey guys, we're playing Genshin on, like, my... Hang on, let me, like, not dox people. Hey guys, we're playing Genshin on, like, my freaking phone. Oh, No, we're not doing that. I do it on PC. We could do it on PC, but it's a pain in the ass to play the game on PC. Because I can't tell you why, but for some reason, it's one of the games that causes my camera, like face cam, to just die. Although, the last time I streamed Genshin on PC was also before I started streaming in 720p. So I'm thinking maybe if we've lowered the stream quality, that should do the trick. I don't know yet. We'll see. The other option is to just not play Genshin and to play Star Rail, which honestly I'd also be kind of down for. However, I've kind of gotten into this, like, for Star Rail, I've reached the point where all the things that are available to me in game I can do off. I have no problem doing off stream. However, when it comes to Genshin, we have Kave Hangout event and Yoimiya story quest, which I think are pretty decent stream stuff. I'm also really intrigued to see how the hell Yoimiya managed to get a second character quest before Venti. So I think what we'll do is we'll just... Hang on. Where's my face? Here we go. Camera Essentials. I think we'll just play the game on PC and hope that it runs well from there. .3.7 now available. Oh boy. All right, let me actually swap the category to Genshin. I typed in GE and the first thing that popped up was GeoGuessr. Would y'all be down to see me play GeoGuessr? I've never played it myself. I've only seen people play it because it looks too hard. I don't think I have the geographical knowledge to play frickin' GeoGuessr. Cool. Oh, I should probably plug the controller in, shouldn't I? Yeah, that'll might make my life a little easier. Oh shit, I need to turn off the music. Okay, it was very peaceful and nice while it lasted. Ah. Is it gonna make it? Okay. Gotta do the thing. And as always, let me know if volume and everything's okay. I think the audio bouncing it'll be a bit different because of how it is on PC versus on console. But we'll see. We'll see. It also takes longer to load, I've noticed. Okay, good. My resin isn't maxed out. Oh, Mora, pay Mora. Okay, I'm gonna wait a bit to let a few people shuffle on in here. I don't think my resin's gonna cap in the duration of this stream, so there's no pressure there. Okay. Well, oh no, these are the, I see. Those are my weeklies. I have them in the inventory, I haven't done them yet, but let's see what Yoimiya is up to. And I think for the Yoimiya quest, well, Let's get her set up here. Yeah, this is my Yoimiya team. Honestly, this should just be Xingqiu. He has way better energy recharge. Okay. Also, let me reset my expeditions. Oh. Yeah, that's why I was afraid of streaming this on PC.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild.
Yeah, everything's like buttery smooth on my end, but then I look at the stream preview and I want to die. Okay, this looks fine. Because it's a menu. There's my mining for the day. I can do all these later. Yeah. I mean, I think the reason why I never noticed is Genshin is mostly menus anyway. Alright, I feel like once we get into dialogue, because most of these character quests are just clicking through dialogue, so I think it'll be fine.
Have you packed all your things? Make sure you brought the onigiri and rice cakes your mother prepared.
Don't worry, I have them all. They're going to last me days. Take care of yourselves while I'm out. And
Oh.
make sure you remind Mom to take her medicine on time.
Oh, where's she going?
Running it's a bit too much. Take some time off and wait for me to return.
Oh, Yoimiya, your mother and I got so worried when we heard that you were going so far abroad. We've never left the country, so we don't know how Outlanders might view us Inazumans, or if they'd even be willing to speak to us.
Oh, relax. Outlanders are friendly and warm.
Case in point.
Toma from the Yashiro Commission. He's originally from Mondstadt, but everyone thinks he's a top tier guy.
A mop tier? What mop? Oh, do you mean the broken one at home? I just fixed it today.
That's a great face. I really like that face. Oh, I can't screenshot. Oh, well. Actually, hang on. No, okay, you know what? That's fine.
No, I said top, not mop. You know, Toma even sent us some wine from his homeland not too long ago.
We haven't heard this kind of friendly banter in a while, huh?
Oh, hey you two! It's been a long time, hasn't it?
You're as peppy as ever.
I'm excited because I'm going on a trip soon. Many things have changed. Lots of Outlanders have come to Inazuma, and lots of Inazumans have gone out as well. You two have been adventuring all over Teyvat, so you might not be able to understand, but for us, this is a long-awaited chance to go out and fulfill our dreams.
That's right, the Sakoku decree is gone.
Ah, I remember you two. You're Yoimiya's friends, yes?
Oh boy, what's he gonna...
Incredible accomplishments has spread throughout Inazuma. My daughter's a big
Ooh.
fan of yours. She said she'd love to be like you two.
Aw.
Come on, Dad. Who's never dreamed of becoming a hero? Oh, thanks. But I'm just
I mean...
an artisan. The quiet life suits me
We
better.
she did help us overthrow the government, to be fair. Actually, no, we didn't overthrow the government, we just rebelled against the government.
But if an opportunity presents itself, why not try to show your stuff, right?
All right. Did you two come over today to order some fireworks?
Oh, sorry. I got carried away. Well, I'm gone. Dad's in charge of making fireworks. You've seen how skilled he is, so there's nothing to worry about.
Oh no, we aren't here to do business or anything. We just happen to be passing by.
Oh, so we're all here with time to spare? What a treat! In that case, let's chat some more. I'm not in a rush anyway.
Sure. So, where are you planning to go?
No clue. I say that, but I do have a travel goal. to see Tibet's grandest meteor shower.
Okay, it's very specific.
I don't know when or where it'll happen, so I figured I can search while I travel.
That's it? No details? Nothing?
Not right now. Since this meteor shower was originally something like a family legend. A long time ago, the Naganaharas were inspired to create new fireworks after watching such a meteor shower. Dad says that inspiration is a combination of what you see and what you know. Different people can see the same thing, but have different thoughts. Inazuma today is completely different from how it was in the past. If I can see this meteor shower, I'm sure I'll be able to come up with a new kind of firework. I know, right?
It's a business trip.
The main reason is that I won't go and look outside Inazuma.
No need to be shy about it. You gotta play hard when you get the chance.
Okay, does this mean she'll finally be able to attend the next lantern, right?
You know, you're right, Paimon. Is it just me, or have you gotten wiser since we first
No.
Paimon loves being friends with you since you say such nice things.
Sumeru. I've heard of it. It has a ton of trees, a super impressive school, and a massive desert.
There's also division in the split special. Yeah?
Yep, and everyone there is really smart, so Paimon's sure you'll get some answers from them about the meteor shower.
Really? But won't research people make fun of me or something if I ask them about a legend?
Depends on the people.
We won't know if something's real or not unless we ask. Don't worry, we got solid connections in there. Well, she does anyway.
Wouldn't I be taking up your time, though? I doubt this is in your schedule.
You are you are always in my schedule.
Exactly! Relax, Yoimiya. You've helped us plenty of times before.
All right, then I accept your offer. Let's have some fun at Sumeru. Dad, you can have more peace of mind now that I'm traveling with them, right?
Not paying attention, but lurking. Alright, no worries. Thank you for joining, Bruce. Hope you're having a nice lurk. I imagine there's a lot of rock and stone along the side.
Oh, yes. Your mother and I will be much more at ease.
Remember, you two also need to take care of yourselves. I'll be back soon. Okay, let's head to Rito and catch a boat there.
Ah, I see. No worries, no worries. I'm actually gonna raise the game volume because it's really quiet for me. VBA is the big suck. Oh, yeah. Oh wait, wasn't there a new gift code? Visual Basic my ass. You got me? Alright, thank you. The numbers. Alright, awesome. It's a pain in the ass to click off from the game. So it's nice that I can just do it from here. Alrighty. Hey, there we go. Nice, thanks, Bruce. How many primos is that now? Alright, cool. I have enough to convert another wish. Yeah, I ain't getting Kirara. Oh yeah, have you done your Kirara pulls yet, Bruce? Also, I gotta say, this is such a dangerous weapon banner. Both, like, there's not as, other than the flute's probably the worst weapon on here. Aquamaru, hang on, I remember this being not bad. Day by day, nothing yet, I see. Okay. Wait, so 3 1/3. So okay, so if the combined energy cost is around 300 energy recharge, then okay. So I'm trying to think which character would, like, other than Beto. Beto seems to be like the only character who would benefit from this. Alright, still pretty cool. Okay. Bon voyage. Have you done this quest yet, Bruce? Nope. Ah, no worries. Baiju's is also waiting. Oh, damn, okay. I really wish I could hide the text so I could just screenshot this, but whatever. Finals fucked me up, man. Aw, no worries, no worries.
Wow. So, this is Sumeru?
Yep.
That tree's huge! Is the port built on top of it? And this place is amazing! It's way bigger than Rito's port. There are also a lot more stores here.
Oh, there's more cool stuff for you to see. Don't you worry.
This place is awesome! I had heard people describe it, but nothing beats seeing a place for yourself. If I hadn't seen the port with my own eyes, I could never have imagined such a place. So, the school you were talking about, the academia, is it here?
No,
It's up north.
Head north from here and follow the river to reach Sumeru City.
Sumeru City, huh? I guess it's even more
Yeah.
impressive than here?
This city has an even bigger tree.
Even bigger? Oh, I wonder if it's as grand as Sangonomiya Shrine.
They're actually pretty comparable.
Whatever the case, why don't we go to Sumeru City? Oh, I'm so excited that I don't even know what I should be doing anymore.
The important thing about going on a trip is to enjoy yourself. You don't have to think so hard.
I'm just worried that if we don't get down to business soon, we'll take up too much of your time.
Yoi Mia, how many times do I gotta say it?
Look around.
You were always in my schedule. Clickety click. Wait, what? Oh, I think this is just one of the. Oh, I think this is one of those like friendship quest things. Also, how does this? Yeah, okay. I was about to say I don't know how this works geographically because it looks like there's a big landmass there that would block the sea. Like, can you even see Inazuma from here? Yeah, okay, friendship thing. That's what I thought. Oh, yeah, you kind of can. Like, I went here and I could see the glow from the distance. Yeah, you can. Alright, yeah, no, it just, this entire area is, like, non-playable for some reason. Okay, honestly, seeing how it's mostly just empty water, I kind of wish they would just fill this in and let us explore it. I don't think this is offending anybody. Like, come on, like, you're... At this point, I feel like you could totally just let it be. Like, it'll mostly just be a bunch of empty water, but it's mostly just so you don't, like, void out. I don't know, maybe it's just me. I want to just take a wave rider and, like, sail all the way from fucking Sumeru City down through Port Ormos and all the way to Inazuma. Is that so much to ask for?
Welcome to Akara Crafts. Feel free to have a look around.
Oh.
Wow, what are these?
Oh god.
They're so
She would love
This is
Aranara.
our current bestseller, the Aranara carving. Their designs are based on the fairy tales that circulate amongst children. so they're very popular with them. Miss, are you from Inazuma? Oh, this would be a great gift for you to bring back home.
Oh, I know about Aranara. You two told me about them on the ship. I didn't think they'd be so cute. No wonder the kids like them.
Veroable. I have no idea who you are, and now you're gone.
Oh, they're all so pretty. Let me take a better look.
Paimon knew Yoimiya would like this kind of thing. But even she might have a hard time seeing a real Aranara. Yeah, sorry, Yoimiya, but we need to keep our promise to the Aranara.
It's okay, she can meet Anakin another time.
Her world's already chock full of imaginary creatures.
Exactly.
I think I'll get this one. Ooh, that one. And the other two that you showed me earlier.
Guys, remember in Layla's hangout event where it's like, yeah, we'll go to an area that's not too crowded, and then we can scream from the mountain, from the hillside, and no one will be bothered, and we do it deadass right on top of Vanarana?
You're buying that many?
Yep. I'm going to give them out to Saika and the others. They're going to love them. Oh, and these carvings can also be used as prizes and matches against the Arataki gang. They also
Ooh.
look great lined up by the window. Think about it. You wake up, and the first thing you see are these adorable critters. When they brighten up your entire day.
You give her something on it, they might start your day on the right foot.
Okay, thanks. In that case, you take your pick too.
For some reason,
I was
Paimon thinks it kinda looks like you, Yoimiya.
Screaming from Vanarana. Roos, how long did that sound? That seems really obnoxious to type out. I appreciate the effort.
Now that you mention it, it kinda does.
Hello, Nara Paimon. My name is Armia.
Is that how they talk? Hope I remember correctly.
That was really good! Wow, great memory! We only talked about Aranara that one time on the boat.
That's because they're so interesting. I'm pretty good at remembering those kinds of things.
Could you please package these up for Aramia?
Of course. Thank you for your patronage. You all are an entertaining bunch. I hope you enjoy your time here in Sumeru.
That's about it for Port Ormos. Next up is Sumeru City.
Can we just take a wave rider up there?
Let's get to it.
I think we can. Yeah, oh, we had to go from there, which... Alright, you think that in the port itself they'd have the wave rider, but no, it's north of the port. And then Vimara Village. And then you actually get to the city. Okay. Here we are. Oh, I should buy some souvenirs here. I have a lot of dendro sigils.
Wow, this market is even busier than the one in Port Ormos.
This is Treasure Street. Up from here is the Academia. Oh, and in that tree trunk is the Grand Bazaar. They're both pretty special places.
I just saw a group of people come down, and they were all wearing the same outfit.
Yep.
Is that the Academia's uniform?
That's right. They also wear hats with different designs, depending on which darshan they're in. For example, we'll be looking for someone from Watawahis.
Yeah, that's the
Learn
one.
about stars and stuff.
Oh god, am I really gonna be nerd enough to actually remember what all of the freaking darshans do?
Does this mean that you need uniforms like those to get in and out of the Academia?
No.
Paimon doesn't think so.
Won't we stick out if we go in like this?
So even you get shy, huh?
No, that's not what I meant. Let's pretend you're an Academia student, hard at work.
So let's say Farazan's Haravatat, Kave's Kasharwar, Tignari. Oh no. Layla was Ratawahist. Tignari was Amurta, I think. And then yeah, Amurta, I was right. Cool. And there's 2 left. So there's Sino's one, which is like combat, and I'm forgetting which one that was. Ratawa said no, I know that was. No, Ratawa's was the astrology one. Spontamod, there we go. Yeah, elementalism. And I'm forgetting the name of the last one. That the guy who organized the whole Tri-Wizard tournament and was a part of, and that Scaramouche represented.
Then in comes a bunch of Outlanders in strange clothes who gawk and run around everywhere.
Vahumana, yeah, thank you.
Oh, Paimon kinda gets what you mean.
I don't think we have to be too self-conscious, but it's still something to keep in mind.
Just be confident.
Why don't we look around here first? I've been wanting to see the Zubair Theater anyway. As for the Academia, let's go once I get myself a set of Sumeru-style clothes.
Alright, but Paimon thinks you're overthinking it. Nilu might have some good recommendations.
Sounds good. If we can watch a performance of hers while we're at it, that'd be even better.
Hmm.
Alright, I'll be looking around here. I'm leaving the meteor shower inquiry to you two.
Oh boy.
Thanks a lot.
No problem. We'll be right back.
So if the trailer said anything, I think it's based on the trailer. I'd imagine Mautiima Forest, but oh my, this shit again, man. Like every time.
I won't go too far, and don't worry about me getting bored. I'm an expert at finding ways to pass time.
Okay. Wait, I need to actually, like, get rid of some of my sigils. Okay, I only have 16. I don't know why I thought I had more. Hey, it's free money. Okay. Alright, what have we got?
We said we were gonna find someone from Watallahis, but now that Paimon thinks about it, no one really fits the bill.
I didn't know that Azar was from Rotawahist. That's interesting.
Paimon thinks Alhaitham might know something, but Paimon doesn't want to talk to him.
Which Darshan is Alhaitham a part of again? I forget.
Oh, why don't we just ask around? Maybe we'll run into someone from Watallahis. Looks like you two are in the pickle.
Oh,
Why not
hey.
consult someone who always tells you everything she knows.
Okay, you know, I was thinking, it's kind of incredible that for once, oh, he's your avatar. All right, cool. I was thinking that it's nice that for once, Yoimiya's banner is not nestled between an Archon or two. But even when her banner isn't in between Archons, the quest that her banner comes out with has an Archon in it. She's the Pyro Archon. She's the actual Pyro Archon.
Why are you here?
Right on cue.
I'm here to meet with some researchers, but when I saw you two looking so troubled, I decided to follow. Looks like I showed up just in time. Okay, we might as well tell you. We have a friend who's come to Sumeru. I see. Your face says that it's gonna be a long time before the next meteor shower. My answer is going to be even more of a disappointment. You may have heard that the stars are related to people's fates. Yeah, lots of times. If the stars dictate destiny, then do you think that destiny is something that is unchanging and always follows predicted outcomes?
Oh.
You have a point. According to current Watallahist research, a meteor shower is a celestial phenomenon that occurs due to the interference between many intricate fates. Their
Okay.
appearance is highly random. Some have tried coming up with ways to predict their occurrence, but the results are less than reliable. This is a far cry from folktales that claim meteor showers come at certain times and bless all who witness them. So, you mean we won't be able to see one? I'm sorry to disappoint you two. If
Man.
we tell this to Yoimiya, she'll be so disappointed.
Oh boy.
Now, there has to be
If we just make Nahida feel sad enough, then she'll be guilted into helping us more. Oh yeah, I remember that.
Are you two okay? It seems the news hit harder than I expected. Paimon just thinks this isn't fair to Yoimiya. I get it. From how you described her,
Yes.
I can see that she is a kind and caring
Yes,
soul.
very much so.
So, why don't we take a page out of her book and protect her
Oh.
dreams with a well-intentioned lie?
I mean, wait a minute. Are we gonna create a? Are we gonna give her some of those shrooms,
Oh?
the Sumeru shrooms, and make her think that the stars are moving in the night sky?
Story about a meteor shower. You'll accompany her on a brief journey, do a bit of work here and there, and then receive the meteor shower as a reward. Oh, well, I can't summon a real meteor shower, but if it's in a dream, I can help out.
So we're gonna drug her. That's your solution.
Oh, that would be great, Nahida! Compared to what you've done for me, this is nothing. Use the meteor shower as a pretext to take Yoimiya all around Sumeru. Then, when you're ready, blow this. I'll tell the Marinara.
The way she said that was just like out of nowhere for
I'm
me.
sure they'll be willing to help. Huh. Then the dream will probably be like the one we had in the Avidia Forest when we first met Hypatia. That was a real shocker. It was hard to tell
Yeah.
that we were even in a dream.
Yeah. Okay. So we're just gonna hotbox with Yoimiya.
Once the meteor shower ends and you all awaken from the dream, she'll probably realize what had happened. If you tell her the truth at that point, she should be a lot less disappointed. Paimon thinks this is the best way to simulate the
Okay.
meteor
Wait.
showers.
Seeing how she's like, we're going over the full plan beforehand. That means something's gonna go wrong. Like, the rule of storytelling is, if there's anything that needs to be planned, if they tell you the plan before you see it happen, something's gonna go wrong. If you figure out the plan as it happens, or like after it has happened, then you know that everything went according to plan. Also, I love how the God of Wisdom is telling us to like smoke up in a cave.
You're welcome. I'm glad I could help. Still, you two should get this story straight before you join up with your friend. If not, she's gonna see right through everything. True. Let's discuss it on the way. So what we need to do is to make Yoimiya believe that the meteor shower is really happening, and be super convincing at how we sell it. If Paimon wanted to go see a meteor shower, the things Paimon would focus on the most would be...
Okay, this is just... It's one of those things where it's those dialogue options.
We'll say we're trying to figure these two things out, but we'll actually be bringing Yoimiya around to see the sights and enjoy local food. Oh, well, easier said than done. We can't be too... It'd be best if we could take a unique approach to making it fantastical, just like a real fairy tale. Oh, that's right. If we used wishes as the center of our...
Gaslighting and hotbox. Okay, to be fair, wait. We are telling her the truth afterwards, so it's not full, total gaslighting, you know? I was thinking about gaslighting too, but seeing that we are telling her the truth about everything at the end of the day, I don't think it's that egregious.
Whoa, that sounds great! Alright then, we need a specific wishing spot or else the sky would be full of meteor showers. And then, while we're supposedly finding or making this device, we'll go around and have fun and eat good food! this is shaping up to be the perfect plot. After all, the device can be anything, and the location can be wherever. As long as we get Yoimiya to enter the dream at night, things will be fine. There's nothing wrong with that. You should know Paimon pretty well.
Okay.
Alright, let's go. Yoimiya's probably sick of waiting for us.
I'm sick of you, Paimon. Not me, almost about to use my elemental burst. Tears of the Kingdom has, no, wrong thing, okay.
Up and away.
Controls, man.
Thanks so much. If it weren't for your help, I would have gotten lost already.
It's no problem.
Wait,
I'll be heading home then.
I thought this character's name was Alvin. I was like, okay.
Just a minute, wait. This is for you. This is an R&R carving I bought in Port Orleans. I heard it's very popular with kids, so here, have one.
She probably already has like 5
It's
Yoimiya.
alright. I didn't do much, really.
It's fine. Take it. Come on. Just look at its big, happy smile.
I like that line reading.
Display it at home or
Big,
hang it
happy
on your
smile.
chair. It'll cheer you up. That might sound silly to you. Like, why do you have to be happy just because it is? But that's the magic of a smile. If you don't believe me, try it. Look at it a few times every day, and you'll understand.
Actually, I feel like I already do. You love talking, and you love smiling too. I just don't understand why you're so positive. I've never met anyone like you before.
How old is this kid? Like, if this is like a teenager being like, oh man, why are you so happy all the time? Get your hugs and positive attitude out of here. But like, this kid can't be older than 10. What is this kid's life?
I'm not very good with words, but since you say so, I'll accept your gift.
Want me to take you home?
It's okay. I can head back myself.
She's like, please get away from me. Wait. Oh shit, she's in a wheelchair. I just realized that. Oh. Okay, never mind.
Great timing, you two.
Okay, wait, that, all of a sudden that makes a lot more sense. Not me being like, oh, why is this girl so negative all the time? What the hell is wrong with her life? Camera pans back, she's in a wheelchair. Oh my god.
Who was that kid?
Oh, her? Her name is Abine. I saw that she was looking quite forlorn, so I wanted to make sure she wasn't feeling left out or alone.
Okay, alright, well, PSA. If you see someone in public looking like they're like sad or like depressed, she can't do anything, Reggie. She's in a fucking wheelchair. Okay, real talk. If you go up to a stranger to try to make them like feel better just because they're looking down, chances are you're just gonna make them feel all creeped out. Granted, they won't feel like depressed, or if they are feeling depressed or something, then they won't feel as down. But they're just gonna think you're a fucking weirdo and like be scared of you. I remember the funny story time. I was back when I was in high school. I was shopping at Costco with my mother, and we were in the parking lot putting all of our like groceries and whatnot in the car. And then my mom saw an old lady, like with like a bunch of big stuff in her cart going to her car, to like put it away. And my mom's like, Reggie, go help that old lady out. She's a tiny old lady who has a lot of big stuff to put in her car. She's gonna need the help of a strong young man. So go help her. And I could already see, I'm like, this is gonna be weird. I don't want to talk to strangers. I'm fine. I go, but like my mom basically bullies me into going and helping this lady. So I go up to this old lady and I just see a look of terror on her face. I'm like, excuse me, ma'am, do you need help putting any of this in your car? She's like, no, I'm fine. She starts speeding up, getting the fuck away from me. And then she just starts like power walking away. I go back to my mom and mom's like, I think she might have thought you were trying to rob her. Yeah, this is my bad. I'm sorry, Reggie, for making you do that. And I still think about that old lady sometimes. And I wonder. Oh, I hope she's doing okay, and I hope she gets help with her groceries.
She was pretty shy at first, but I explained that I just arrived in Sumeru and had gotten lost, so I needed someone to help guide me. She agreed and we made our way back here. There were so many paths here, and they're all twisty, turny, and up and down. It's hard navigating through them all.
Did she tell you what's on her mind?
She didn't want to talk about that, and I didn't ask. I get the feeling that'll bring up some unhappy memories. But if I had to guess, it's probably because she hasn't been able to explore the city for quite some time. All she said was that she's sick and doesn't know when she'll get better. Whenever we passed by busy crowds, she kept turning her head and taking in all the things around her. At first, I thought she was afraid that someone might bump into us. But when I caught a glimpse in her eyes, I only saw yearning and a deep sense of loss.
It's hard not to be down when something like that happens to you.
At first, she didn't really want to say anything to me at all. She just gave me yes and no answers. But what I really saw was just another child, and asked all the same things everyone else did, about rugs, spices, cooking, and the differences between here and home. Eventually, I think I earned her trust. There were many things that she liked in the city, after all. I say that, but honestly, you two probably caught the majority of what she said. Gotta start somewhere. Oh, by the way, did you guys learn anything about the meteor shower?
You bet we did. Big time. You're in luck, Yoimiya. You'll be able to see the meteor shower from Sumeru.
Really? That's great! If I had gone looking for it myself, I'm sure I would have missed it.
Huh?
What do you mean? They respond to wishes? Huh, I've never heard that one before. So it's not that you wish upon shooting stars, but that wishes summon them? In that case, I was born ready. Don't you worry.
Yoimiya is nothing but a bundle of hopes and dreams.
Are you talking about how you want to use the meteor shower as inspiration for fireworks?
That's why I'm here, but I wouldn't call that my wish. I don't think that alone will call the stars down for us, right?
You know, I really hope someone's made an... Okay, no, this quest has been out for, like, less than 24 hours. What do you want to bet someone's gonna make an edit of, Alright, does anyone know how big the overlap between the Genshin fanbase and the Elden Ring fanbase is? Because depending on how big the overlap is, there's a non-zero chance someone's gonna make a comparison between Yoimiya and General Radahn. Because, like, how do you get the stars to move? How do you create a meteor shower? Well, we have to go to the Radahn Festival. Ooh, festival! That sounds like fun! What do we... Before she realized we have to fight this fucking raid boss.
Yeah, that makes sense. Wow, she's adding her own spin onto this.
If that's the case, then we'll have to practice wishing a little. Can you two come with me? Let me put my thoughts together and tell me if you understand.
You see, all you need is a really tiny horsey and a very big man.
It's a secret for now.
Yeah, and we'll take the opportunity to show you some views you've definitely never seen before.
More places to see? All right, let's go.
Okay. They want to talk about... Alright, wait, hold up. Oh, here! Oh, awesome, right in front of the giant Conrain machine. Hey.
Wow, is that what you two were talking about? Amazing! It's huge! Wait, it's not going to suddenly start moving, right?
Not this one.
Relax, it's completely still, and it's been ages.
That's true. It's green from all the overgrowth on it. All right, let's go. Now, this will make for quite the story.
God. Imagine if we took her out to the desert and showed her the one there. Oh.
I was wondering, have you seen your sister yet?
Yup,
Oh, yeah.
She'd meet us at the end of our journey. And then
let's not trauma dump onto Yoimiya.
It seems she has her own things to worry about.
You could say that.
But it's alright. At least you were able to talk. How did she look? Was she doing well? Had she changed in any way?
Yes.
well, according to him, nothing's really changed. He's hanging in there.
That sure is reassuring.
Hmm.
I believe that you two will come to an understanding once your journey is over. You are siblings after all.
Wait, wait, hold on. We met Lumine before we met Yoimiya. So, like, all the stuff we just told her was stuff from, like, before we last met. Like, we haven't bumped into our sibling since, like, we haven't physically bumped in, like, met up with them. Like, we've seen them in flashbacks and stuff. But I think the last time we actually were in the same spot as them was, the first Dainsleif quest. Unless I'm forgetting
I
something.
didn't think we'd be able to climb all the way up here. What a great view! I just want to shout at the top of my lungs.
Okay, this is a more fitting place to shout from than fucking on top of Vanarana.
Yeah, and even though we might not be viewing the meteor shower from here, it's a good place to practice.
Oops, I was having too much fun and almost forgot about that. Before I left Inazuma, many people heard that I was looking for a meteor shower. So they told me that they wanted to make wishes. I told them that they could write their wishes down on paper. So I ended up collecting several dozens of wishes.
Whoa, that many?
That's part of it, but more importantly, I've been wondering why people link meteor showers and wishes in the first place. After a lot of thought, I think I figured it out. People use fireworks to remember their most precious memories, and these memories sparkle and shine each time the fireworks fly. In other words, fireworks symbolize the past, and shooting stars make people think of wishes. Because wishes carry people's brilliant hopes and expectations for the future. One represents the past, and the other the future. They both bloom in the sky, but have completely different meanings behind them. It's really beautiful, isn't it? It's clear to me that I'm not the only one holding this belief. I'm sure my ancestor had similar views. I think that's how he drew inspiration from the meteor shower. His method was a wish of sorts to begin with. To join the past and future together and combine their beauty. At first, I wasn't completely serious about using the opportunity to travel abroad to see a meteor shower, but it became something like a mission once everyone had handed their wishes over to me.
Yoimiya. Well said. And here Paimon thought you needed practice.
Huh? That was fine? You both understand what I'm trying to say?
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, I thought it was pretty messy. I mean, these are all abstract topics that evoke a sense of admiration that's hard to put into words.
Traveler?
I did consider that possibility,
Damn,
and
yeah.
I won't lie. It'd be a real bummer if that were the case. I know that's the most realistic conclusion, and it's not like
Yeah.
luck has to be on my side, but there's a premise to every legend, and that's belief. If I didn't take this step, it's not like a meteor shower would just rain upon me either. I wouldn't be where I am now. I wouldn't have known that they respond to wishes, and I wouldn't have seen all these beautiful
Yeah.
sights in Sumeru.
The journey, not the
So I'm
destination.
looking forward to the rest of our journey. Every single step of it.
You really are
Well-
amazing, Yoimiya.
What?
Oh, nothing. Paimon just thinks you're doing a good job with the wishes. Now we just need one other thing. Like we said earlier, we're gonna need to build a device. Yep, and once we use it to create an observation device, we can find where the meteor shower will be.
I see. The purest ore. Then why don't we go back to Sumeru
Oh
City
boy.
and ask the blacksmith? I chatted with him a bit when Aveen was showing me around.
Oh.
He seems really
Uh-oh.
knowledgeable.
We need to make sure he's in on it.
But wouldn't we be bothering him?
No one knows more about ore than a blacksmith.
Yeah.
That's true.
Let's go. I wish we could fly over.
Well.
What are we gonna do? If we really ask the blacksmith, he's gonna give us funny looks for sure.
Just wink at him.
Right.
Just stand behind Yoimiya,
Anything wrong?
make eye contact with the blacksmith, and wink at him. He'll know. He's a homie.
Paimon felt bad about keeping Yoimiya, but now, decision. Yep, that's why we're doing all this.
Ahangar. I remember you. Oh boy. I gotta get myself that weapon fodder. And iron chunks.
You want to use the purest material to create a star observation device? Huh. That pair of specially crafted lenses should do the job. However, purest material is too vague. It'd be better if you were more specific. Firstly, this all sounds rather, strange. I never heard that legend about meteor showers. You sure you're not just messing with me?
Okay, the voice actor isn't bad, bro. Oh, I hear this dude's voice, and all I can think of is we have Kronk at home.
Sorry for the trouble, but we're kinda messing with someone.
Sorry, Inazuma's pretty far, so maybe some key information got lost across the ocean. Still, I want to at least give it a shot. Even though the information's vague, can you help us at all?
Well, sure. Why don't I use some materials that might fit the bill and create up a mock-up device for you?
That'd be great! Thanks so much for your help.
No need to be so polite. You're my customer. Also, this kind of project is a nice change of pace.
He just sounds like a Kronk too.
Maybe we can just pick a random one. It's not like we're really gonna use it anyway.
No, that won't do. I don't think I can justify that to myself.
Oh my god, this dude's...
If these are for ordinary use, then it'd be acceptable. Barely. But if you want a product that is top-notch, this is far from ideal.
Why are you so interested all of a sudden?
He's so invested.
Wow.
Don't worry too much about the material. If you think it'll be difficult to obtain, we can get it for you. I want to try all our options.
Since we're on the topic of legends, allow me to tell you one about blacksmiths.
Wait a minute, I just realized something. Hold on. Wait. What do they mean when they say pure ore? Because isn't the point, like, of smelting ore? Because the word ore means it's impure. So if it's pure ore, doesn't that mean it's no longer ore? Am I getting that mixed up with something? Hang on, what? Like, I'm not crazy, am I? Like, what do they mean when they say pure ore? Okay, I tried searching pure ore and I got a result for satisfactory. The game satisfactory. Yeah, okay. Ore is literally never found in pure state. Yeah, the whole purpose. Like, so, like, when they say the purest ore, that is something that literally does not exist. Also, is that a cat? No, that is not a cat. All right.
All of us in Sumeru know about this legendary forging material. It possesses excellent properties that are matched by no other. Using it to forge something is every blacksmith's dream. Some spend their entire lives searching for this material in vain, while others have it in their possession, yet never use it in their forge.
Huh? Why's that?
That's because the material is too precious. Many believe themselves unworthy to work with it due to a lack of skill. In other words, not only does it represent the pinnacle of material quality, but also the culmination of a smith's skills. I constantly practice and hone myself, so when I do encounter this material, we won't pass each other by like two ships in the night.
You mean that it symbolizes dreams?
Dreams, inspiration, obsession, focus. Call it what you want. But if you take it to symbolize purity, then I believe it is your goal as well. We call it Earthstone, but in truth,
Okay.
neither I nor my colleagues.
I'm gonna be real because I know this is like all like BS. Like that all just went over. I just like zoned out for a second. Like I shit you not. While this dude was talking about ores and stones, I was just thinking about cats.
It's more like a goal, and also a warning.
This fits perfectly with the tale of the meteor shower. Then why don't we go looking for it?
Is it even something we can find?
Exactly! We're chasing down a legend after all. What's true or not doesn't matter as much. If we do find it, that's a big win for us. And if we don't, maybe we can still find something that could be used as a substitute.
When you put it like that...
Hey, excuse me. If I might intrude, have you seen a child in a wheelchair?
Yeah, she and I were hanging out not that long ago. What's the matter?
Do you know where she went? She hasn't returned home yet.
Huh? I wonder why. When we split up, she said she was heading home.
Oh, dear. Oh, I'm sorry if I seem worked up. I'm Avine's mother. She's been depressed ever since she fell ill and was forced to use a wheelchair. I'm concerned about her mental health. If she does something reckless because she's not in a good state of mind...
It's okay. Don't worry. We'll help you find her. I can't say that I know her very well, but I think she just has a lot on her mind and is trying to come to terms with her feelings.
Yeah.
That's reassuring. She doesn't want to tell me anything, probably because she thinks nothing she says would make either of us feel better. But I can't tell what she's thinking if we don't communicate. I'm worried that I'll panic and make things worse by saying the wrong thing.
Don't worry. I'm sure she has a reason for wanting some space to herself at the moment. We should just be open and understanding with her. But that does bring me to a question I've been mulling over in my head. Do you think there's something else going on in her life?
Not that I'm aware of. I just know the illness was a big blow to her. She's always been physically active. She absolutely loved to run and jump, and she told me that she wanted to become a great adventurer someday. But after she became ill, she lost strength in both legs. She hasn't been able to stand since. We've consulted with countless doctors, but they're all stumped. They said all she can do is slowly recuperate. No one can say for sure if she'll ever stand or walk again. She believes that her legs will never recover, and her dreams of seeing the world would be forever shattered. This was all too sudden, too unfair.
Okay, I understand. I'll find a way to bring her around. Sorry, but it looks like we'll have to put our meteor shower search on hold.
We're coming with you!
Mr. Blacksmith, do you remember seeing a child in a wheelchair?
Sorry, afraid not. I've been keeping my eyes on my anvil. But you're looking for someone, I suggest dropping in on Sadeg. He's my supplier. If anyone's aware of the comings and goings in Treasure Street, it'd be him.
Do you know where we can find him?
He's probably resting just over there. It's not far.
Got it. Thanks for your help with everything. We'll go over there and see what we can find out. Don't worry, I don't think she's gone too far.
Thank you so much. He and I will continue asking around in this. If you
I
find
also
her,
okay.
please, let
I
me
think this
know.
is just one of those days.
Thanks again for helping.
I am about to sneeze. Okay, no, I'm not gonna sneeze. But no, I went down a really weird train of thought thinking about this girl, Avine, which got me thinking about magicians. And I think it was the first. No. That's a story for another time. But TLDR, I knew a magician who was actually named Reggie.
Excuse me?
Now that you mention it, that does ring a bell. I was moving some boxes at the time and I saw her pushing her wheelchair so hard she was panting. I asked if she needed help, but she didn't respond, as if she didn't hear me.
Sounds like there really was something on her mind.
Yeah, that was the impression I got too.
Yes, so we're looking for...
I see. That's rather worse. She went that way. If you ask people as you go, hopefully...
Okay, thanks. If you find out anything, don't forget to tell the people with the green
Did
scarf.
you say... Okay, cool. Yeah, there you go.
Don't worry.
Foreigners be like... Hey, buddy.
Huh. A child in a wheelchair. Sorry, I didn't...
Alright, well... You're helpful. You're... Oh, we got cutscene from you.
Oh, I remember her. She went that way. I asked her what she was doing. It's my job, after all.
That seems a little weird.
No, that sounds kind of morbid.
If you follow that...
Gotcha. Thanks a lot.
Okay, all things flawless and pure. Also, I gotta say, this is the most full my quest menu has looked in so long, my god. Jahan!
Hello there. Did a child in a wheelchair pass this way?
A wheelchair? Oh, so that's what it was. I didn't get a good look, but something going pretty fast was sliding down that slope over there.
Oh, it's so dangerous.
For sure. There's terrain of all sorts out.
Got it. It was... Oh.
Alright, well... This is taking a dark turn. Surely they... Okay. You know, I know Genshin's, like, doesn't pull punches sometimes. But, like, this started off as such a wholesome quest. Like, come on, don't do this to Yoimiya, please. Oh god, she's dead.
Hey, are you alright? I fell off my wheelchair. I can't move around without it. Why?
It's okay. You're okay. You're not hurt. I'll take care of her. Can you two look for her wheelchair?
No problem. We'll be right back.
Okay. Oh. Oh. Hey, buddies.
It's the wheelchair. So the hilly churls took it.
Cool. There's just a tiger right there. That tiger does not give a fuck, man. Cool. Oh, hi. God, imagine eating tiger meat. So I'd imagine that, like, meat from, like, carnivorous animals is, like, apparently, like, hella bad. I remember seeing, like, a chart of, like...
Alright, we're in luck. Looks like the wheelchair's still working.
Because, obviously, like, creatures that get nutrients directly from the sun are, like, have, like, the most energy. Then creatures that eat those creatures... have a little bit less, and it gets progressively more and more diluted. Which makes sense.
That's good. Or else my family would have to pay for another one.
Like, I'm trying to think, are there any carnivores that, like, people eat? This is just a different train of thought altogether.
You feeling any better? I know that must have been really scary for you. It's alright. You're safe now. We'll bring you back. Do you feel okay telling me why you had to come here despite the risks? If you don't want anyone else to know, we'll definitely keep it a secret.
That's right. You can trust us. The Aranara carving. My bestest friend. He went missing.
The carving? You mean the one I gave you?
You've had it for a day. How'd you lose it that quickly?
My illness is really bad. It's not just I used to love running. I loved the feeling it gave me, and the sound of wind rushing by. But the longer I sit, the cloudier those memories get. I'm starting to forget how it feels to love something, but when I saw that wood carving, I remembered that I once had a best friend. Wait, was he an Aranara?
Oh.
Paimon meant that it couldn't have been an Aranara, right? They're just fairy tale characters. But they aren't. They're real. They couldn't be more real.
I think we should come clean to Yoimiya. I think we owe it to her.
Hey, I understand. Okay, let's calm down. Tell us what happened so we can help you.
Sorry, I got carried away. And I don't have any evidence to show you. Everyone says you can't see Aranara anymore once you become an adult. You have to say goodbye to your Aranara friends forever. I can't remember his name, or how he looked like. And soon, I'll even forget that he used to run with me. I don't want to become an adult. Not like this.
I understand now. When you saw that carving, you were reminded of your friend. You came out here to look for him and remember that friendship, no matter how difficult things got. Isn't that right?
Yes. I want to see him. I want to tell him that I'm not angry with him, and that I didn't want to break our promise. But then, this happened. I'm not angry with him. Not at all.
Cheer up. Something beautiful has happened.
Beautiful?
That's right. You remembered something about the Aranara, haven't you? Once you start remembering more things, you'll be able to find your friend again. And I'll help you.
Yoimiya, does this mean that you can also see Aranara?
Sorry, I don't know if I can. I've only just arrived in Sumeru. Maybe I haven't seen one yet. Or maybe I can't see them at all.
I forget. Oh yeah, the reason why we were able to see Aranara was because one of them revealed themselves to us, and then after that, we like basically got initiated.
That doesn't matter. Whether I can see them or not doesn't change my belief that you can.
What do we do? Paimon really wants to help her. She didn't deserve any of this. Not her illness, or being separated from her friend, but...
Before that.
Huh? Me? Sure.
Are we gonna...
Wait here for a moment.
So how much are we gonna come... I feel like we've kind of lied to Yoimiya in this entire quest. We lied about the Aranara, we're lying about the meteor shower. What are we coming clean with?
You look so serious all of a sudden. Oh, did you think I was overpromising back there? Don't worry, I have experience with this kind of thing. To her, reuniting with her Aranara friend is the result. But recapturing her past joy and belief in herself is the process. And that's where our help is needed. I'm guessing that her sudden illness made her feel like she may not be able to realize her dreams anymore. It also made it difficult for her to hold on to the happy memories and dreams she had. Everyone has their own imagination. After some chance coincidence, she met Aranara. So as long as we help her rediscover that same feeling she once had, her Aranara will return naturally.
Oh, so that's what you
So she's thinking of like Aranara as like a metaphorical thing.
People want to believe in objective reality. In doing so, they may unintentionally do harm to the innocent fantasies of children. But I think there are ways to get even subjective things back. So, how about it? Want to help me out?
Looks like all this excitement made you forget your original goal again.
If we didn't do anything to help, I wouldn't be able to watch a meteor shower, even if it appeared right now. And would the stars really want their caller to have such a heartless soul? What are you trying to say?
Because we can actually summon the Aranara.
You're a good Nara, Yoimiya.
Really?
Just watch! We have some tricks up our sleeves.
Man.
Oh, so this is an Aranara.
Alright, which one did we summon? Okay, Arapurva. Yeah. Yeah, hey. Okay, to be fair, in like I think it's almost been a year at this point, damn. And then almost a year that you guys have been in the game, we haven't summoned you even once.
I'm the one who should be apologizing. Sorry, let me explain. I know that you only want to be seen by people you trust. It's rash of me to butt in. But this girl once had an Aranara as her best friend, and they haven't met in a very long time. She's been quite ill, and her world has been turned upside down. It's been so long since she's been able to see her friend that even her memory of him has become hazy. Parting with a friend like that is too sad, and she never wanted that to happen.
Oh, okay. All Nara grow up, and when they do, they will say goodbye to their young selves.
That's why I want to help her. Her world is still very small. Too small for all the sadness she has to bear. As things are, all she can do is sit alone and think about how happiness is leaving her little by little. About how life has been so unfair to her.
Her world is very small, so disappointment is very large.
Yes. Maybe we're already used to bad luck, and we know how to deal with feelings of sorrow and disappointment. But this is her first time dealing with any of this. Life can trip anyone up. What's most important in times like this is for us to support one another.
What do you mean by that?
They remember much, and they forget much. Oh, do we, Hello, are we still online? Because it's giving me a thing saying connecting to chat. Hold on 1 second, lads. Because is stream still alive? Okay, yeah, stream still seems alive, thank God. Alright, cool, I'm back in chat now. Hell yeah. Oh, hello, Winkery! Welcome, welcome! I'm doing Yoimiya's story quest.
So, that means...
I can bring you all to see Arashini.
Thank you! Thanks for trusting us.
But yeah, thank you for joining the stream, Winkery. Hope you're doing well. Appreciate you being here.
Paimon's been meaning to ask what you meant by prepared.
I kind of wish the Aranara were voiced. Like, this would have been... Okay. I think... Seeing them... Chekhov's Aranara, yeah. Like, okay, seeing them talk about... seeing them talk without making any vocal sounds amidst other voice lines kind of does add an aura of mystique to them. But, like, man, I just want to know, what are the characters hearing? Back to camping calyxes like I used to camp domains already. Oh my god, Oinkery. Oinkery, this is how you get burnt out.
Dreams. But I'll never be able to stand again. Even if I can recover, I don't know how long that'll take.
Not me to hear.
My heart?
I led you this far, now Naravine must find her precious things by herself. I actually... Okay, I know I should probably not do this until, like, I'm a higher, Trailblaze level. But because it's, like, one of the Battle Pass things, I do be farming those, Corridors of Corrosion, I think is what they're called. The relics. I've been farming relics in Star Rail for Sela. Yeah, some things never change, is all I'll say. Oh, but I reached...
He's gone just like that?
I reached level 40 on the Battle Pass. How do I, like, use the free artifact item? Because it's in my inventory, but I don't know how to use it.
It looks like the sky here has changed somewhat.
Oh, shit. Oh, we're in the dream world now.
Huh?
Okay. We in Dream Vanarana.
I stood up. It wasn't hard at all. And it didn't feel weird. It was like how things were before I got sick. Wait, so that means we're...
Yep.
Not our first time in one. No wonder Arapurva said not to worry. Aveen can move freely in this dream. Wow, that's amazing. Is this the
Okay.
power of my heart?
I'll try it out next time I play.
How amazing! Now we can all look for Arashani together. Come on, let's race. Let me see how good you really are.
I might not have recovered yet. Whatever, let's go. I won't lose.
Oh.
Not even to an adult.
You and me about to let her win.
And off she goes. Well, this was easy. Paimon thought she'd need more time.
This is what they call aptitude.
That's true. Let's catch up with them.
Oh, there they are. Wait, so where are we? Are we? Okay, yeah, no, we're in Motima. They're not taking us to their actual home, huh?
You're good. If we had run any further, you would have caught up.
Aveen's toe-to-toe with Yaia! I've outran lots of adults before.
Damn.
Long legs don't necessarily
Exactly.
mean you run faster. Training's important too.
Also, shorter legs move quicker, like with spending less energy.
I won't even be able to compete with you in a few years. Let's see.
Oh, hi.
Where should we go next?
Pilar?
Look! Something's floating up ahead! Does it want us to follow it?
Maybe. Let's follow it.
Oh my god, I just looked at the stream. Okay, okay, we should be fine. It's not as slideshowy as Star Rail was yesterday, but man. Thankfully, most of this is just dialogue. And during the dialogue, everything works. Also, wait, this isn't my Yoimiya. They're giving me the trial Yoimiya. Okay, well, you know, at least they give me Thundering Pulse. Man. This actually isn't that bad of a Yoi. It's just unfortunate that they gave me frickin' Noblesse as opposed to Shime.
Up and away.
Want to keep chasing after it? You're not feeling worn out yet?
Okay, wait. Oh, the stream looks really bad.
Part of running, and I love every...
Okay, wait. Oh, wait. We just gotta make it to... Oh my god. Wait. Okay, no, this is the final part of the... This is the final quest in the chain, because they give me Primo Gems. Oh, hi. I've done this daily so many times. You think I can't catch up to the star? I do shit like this literally every day. I have a daily in Sumeru. And I think... Okay, yeah, going in and out of the menu seems to reset the frame rate. Oh, okay, hi.
Whoa! There are so many huge mushrooms here! They're big enough to lie on!
That's not what they're for. Let me show you.
Alright, cool.
Oh! So it's for jumping?
Okay, oh, alright, we got our Yoimiya back. Okay, what is this?
So, this is our destination? But Paimon doesn't see an Aranara, just this big stone. I'm so happy. happy. You know, at first, it felt like my world had shrunk down to a tiny space. But as long as I continue moving forward, new sights will always appear in front of me. And my world will keep expanding before my eyes. Even though I don't know how I did it. I know I have you all to thank.
Oh, that's not important. What's important is that you remember the joy of going through the world. Our memories don't just symbolize our past. They can also shine a light in our future. Once you find the hope in your heart again, that happiness will come back to you.
Yes. Thank you, Yoimiya. Thank you all. Let's keep looking
Don't mention
for
it.
Arashani. It doesn't look like he's here. Yeah. Then why would the star lead us here?
The stone really does stands out.
Explain this. I don't know what it is, but it's almost like it's a part of me.
I know. Could this stone be your Earthstone?
Yeah. We'll go with that.
It's a very rare ore that symbolizes the person's aspirations and dreams. Since you can see it, that means you've found what you've lost.
Is that how it works? It's just like in fairy tales. I thought I'd stopped believing in those.
Never stop believing.
I'm glad that I found that belief.
As I said that, I thought of don't stop believing. Oh, she just.
They passed right through.
Okay.
Let's go after them.
Okay.
Hey, Yoimiya! Hey!
Well,
we have no choice.
combat.
We passed through, but nothing seems to have changed.
Oh. Arashani.
Arashani?
Or we could pronounce it the yeehaw ass way too. That works. That works as well, I guess.
The R&R is sure of a flair for magical journeys. They not only helped Davine find her best friend, but they also showed us what an Earthstone is. Oh, we have to look for one of our own later, to make the purest lens.
Yep. It's kind of funny, but Paimon thinks we can actually do it.
But we have to bring her back to Sumeru City first.
Yeah.
Her mother must be worried sick.
The dream ended.
Oh boy, alright.
Dreamed a most lovely dream. Don't look so lonely. He's right next to you.
Arashani! You're
Yep.
still here.
This track is available for T-pop, by the way. Cool, I can't wait to find it. Isanara did not want to find Nara. Arashani could not remember the time. Not dare enter the city. Arashani did not see Nara Aveen. I thought you made new friends. Unavoidable. It is not something to be grieved.
It's okay. I understand. This happened because I lost sight of myself, but I think I understand now. Yoimiya's right. Everyone gets bad luck, but we have to support each other through unlucky times. Thanks for helping me rediscover my memories and dreams. I won't let your work go to waste.
You've also helped us a lot, so don't be so humble. To be honest, we didn't know where to start with the Earthstone. But now that we're on this track, I think we'll find it easy.
Yoimiya, you need this Earthstone because you want to see a meteor shower?
Yep.
Yeah?
Oh, once we find it, you should come with us.
If that's how things are,
Yeah.
I'm happy to lend you my Earthstone.
Oh. What?
What?
Huh? What the fuck?
What just happened? Did you just take glasses out of your chest?
For a hot sec, I thought she was just gonna, like, get a vision right then and there.
How'd you know we'd need this?
I didn't. I just thought that since you helped me find my precious friend, I should help you, using something precious to me. And then the light turned into this. Is this what you needed?
Yeah?
Thank you. I didn't expect us to solve our problem like this. All right, timed it. Give it a go. Not that I know how to use it, but let's see what my intuition says. Where are you? Where are you?
Oh, wait, am I? Okay.
Oh, I think I see it. Oh, it was, pretty obvious. Come on.
Yoimiya with a monocle skin
I'm
when.
watching the meteor shower. I'll accompany you home. Also, thank you for helping us. Actually, let me scrap the pleasantries and give you a heartfelt compliment instead.
Okay, wait, if the monocle was like red or orange instead of blue, it would actually fit her very well. When in its current color, it just kind of stands out.
You all are great storytellers.
She just has the monocle now. Wait, can she keep it? Nah. Can you imagine Yoimiya with the monocle the same way Scaramouche just has a permanent name change? That'd be easier. You just put a blue circle on her character model as opposed to like having to like write spoken dialogue all around Scara's name. Wait. There's drops? Apparently I just scored a drop from Wait, I didn't know there were drops this patch. Okay. Well, TIL, there's drops on this stream for Genshin. Thank Hoyo and the streamer you're watching this on. Okay, wait, hold on, let me get my thing back. Not back, but yeah, okay.
Up and away.
Oh, cutscene. Oh god. Oh, what the? Oh! Oh my god. Wait, this is just like Zelda for real? Oh! I don't think that's safe. Hey. Oh, you want their 5 stars back? Oh no, because they're gold. It doesn't help that they're all Primo Gem shaped as well. Oh shit. It's the motif of Yoimiya's theme. Why does he have the default glider on? Why doesn't he have the glider I gave him?
Just like fireworks.
Wait, it actually teleported me into the sky. You saw for that brief second there, I was floating in the sky.
We're waking up already? But Paimon wants to watch more.
The meteors we summoned flew up from the ground. They were exactly like fireworks. I could have kept watching that forever. That was the realest, grandest, most magical dream I've ever had.
Paimon, too! Paimon didn't expect you to just pull us onto that shooting star, though.
Honestly, I didn't think about it at all. I just thought it'd be a shame if we didn't try something crazy. You know me. It really doesn't matter to me if our experience was real or a dream. I really should thank you two, though. You set all this up as a backup plan because
Excuse
you
me.
know that meteor showers are hard to catch, right?
Yeah.
Don't worry. I loved it so much. I think this ranks as the absolute best gift I've ever been given.
Aww.
Oh, whew. That's good. Paimon was afraid you might be angry after hearing the truth.
Why would I be? I dreamed about helpful, friendly, cute Aranara. I dreamed that we ran and jumped atop large mushrooms and we discovered Earthstone in a very unexpected way. And when I thought we had woken up, the next part was even more amazing. From her heart, Athene brought forth Earthstone glasses. We found meteors that flew up from the Earth. And we even became one with the shooting stars themselves.
Andrew, who's to say we've woken up?
Right. Dreams themselves may be imaginary, but they're also experiences that can never be relived or replicated. If we were sticklers about truth and fiction, we would have missed out on so much beauty and emotion.
There's some really fucked up ways you could...
With words, Paimon's gonna bump you up a few places on the Paimon's best friend list.
Okay, so, like, I do think that this is a very wholesome quest with a very wholesome message. And, like, I think that the message they're trying to go for is, like, nice. But I can't help but feel like there's some pretty fucked up ways you could interpret this.
By the way...
Next time we...
They don't usually like,
I feel like people who take hallucinogens are gonna, like... This is a sort of line of reasoning that hallucinogenic addicts would use to justify themselves.
Yeah, they're so cute. We really have to thank those lovely carvings.
The wood carvings?
Yeah. If we hadn't seen those wood carvings, then we wouldn't have dreamed of such cute art.
Oh, so she thinks that... Alright, this works out. Your theme makes me cry every time. Yeah, it's a really good theme.
Huh.
I think they're cuter than the carvings.
Don't worry, I know. I think they're very cute, and I'm happy to protect them. Well, it's almost time.
Oh.
Let's send her home.
Okay, I think it's pretty ambiguous as to whether or not she actually thought it was a dream, or if that, or she's like, oh yeah, the Arnar were a dream. It's a few more days in Sumeru. Oh. Aww.
Sumeru's such a nice place. I'll be back for sure.
You will always be welcome here. Athene would be happy to see you again.
It's a deal. I'll be waiting for you.
You got it.
Yoimiya, before you go back, I want to tell you about my new dream.
Uh-huh.
I want to travel to Inazuma on my own.
Oh boy.
Show there.
Wow, that's impressive.
I was about to say.
To be introduced to new customers while on vacation.
No, this was a business trip, remember. You came here to get inspiration for your fireworks, and which is your livelihood. It's business. This was a business trip.
Don't worry. I'll make you some fireworks that you'll never forget. You too as well. No matter how busy your adventures get, remember to come back to Inazuma. We'll always welcome you, no matter when you drop by. You gotta come and watch the fireworks this meteor shower inspired as they soar high in the sky.
Sounds like a plan.
Fireworks? Oh my god. Fireworks are for now, but friends are forever.
Oh, why'd you just shout that out? It's embarrassing.
Okay, no. You don't get to die of cringe, Yoimiya. You do everything with such confidence. You're immune to cringe.
Oh, yeah. By the way, have a look at this. That's right. This is the one you helped me pick. And you said it looked kind of like me. I went to buy another one. This one's for you. Look at it whenever you're feeling down.
Aww.
Yes, maybe it'll raise your spirits. If nothing else, you'll know that I'm supporting you all the way.
That's what I was thinking.
Of course, meeting in person is still better.
I'll treasure it.
Okay, I'll be heading back now. I'm sure we'll meet again soon. I really loved the trip you prepared for me. In fact, I'm totally impressed. No matter where you two go, I know that our friendship and its warmth will support you. So, go forward, to the end of your journey, and to the ends of this world. See you around.
Hey. Okay, I know last time I was talking about... Yeah, there it is, the friendly Aranara carving. It is a furnishing. Alright, so... Last time, I was talking about how most of the character quests in this game are kind of bad. This character quest basically ticked all the boxes for what makes a bad character quest of like, oh, it focuses way too much on like another NPC. There's no interaction between like the playable characters. Yada yada yada. Doesn't really feel that impactful. I still fucking love this one though. This was a really good one. Like, this kind of like goes against the logic that I was like talking about in my last stream. I don't care. This was a fun quest. It was wholesome. It's just there to be like innocent, make you feel all warm and fuzzy, and I think we need that sometimes, you know. I dig it. This was a dopamine quest, and I appreciate it. Okay. Did we get enough Primos? We did not get enough Primos to convert a wish. Oh, hang on, wait, but... Hang on, I realized I haven't actually done, the character trials. Alright. Let's try out the big Chongus. Oh, God. I was about to say, God, imagine, Xiangling with Xiangyu, and then I realized that is literally just the OG national team.
Spirit Blade, attack!
Okay. Jesus, okay.
From whence you came!
Get them!
Cool. I swear, every time they pair Xiangling with like one of the like demo characters, it always just feels more like a Xiangling showcase. Also, wait, real quick. I want to see under archive. Okay, healer, garbage, DPS, support, unique, DPS. Okay, yeah. I say that, then I realize, like, they don't really put out 5-star supports all that often. Like, it's like Baiju, and then before Baiju, it feels like EA. Like, okay, I guess technically Nahada. Nilu is like a unique case. It's like you have Baiju, then you have Nahada, who's like one of the best characters in the game, and then Yelan. Then DPS, sub DPS, support, best one of the best specialized support, healer, support, DPS support. Yeah, I just realized that. Yeah, no, because most of the 5-stars are like DPSs, now that I think about it. The exclusive 5-stars, at least. I realized when I said that, oh, this feels like a Xiangling showcase. And I thought, was that the case for any of the 5-star demos I've done? Then I was like, wait, do they pair Xiangling with any of the 5-stars? Oh boy.
Flags up! And stay!
Oh, Bruce, I'm playing with your girl. It's you. Okay, what do they give Demo Yunjin? Okay, they give her not that much defense, but a good amount of energy recharge.
Strike is one. Steady as stone, as a good knight should.
Oh boy. This does like nothing. Okay, we're gonna...
Flags fly, and leap, break a leg. As a dutiful maid would.
While that Calais is now in the... Oh! That's cool, actually. It makes sense, though. Okay, wait.
Time to clean up.
Wait, hang on. Oh no, it perfectly syncs up. Then why does it feel like... Hang on, I swear that cooldown did not feel that long compared to the duration. Alright, now we do Kiwawa. Takanashi Kiwawa. Alright, Cat Upon the Eaves. Oh, maybe, Hey there. So, I heard y'all... So is Baiju just if, like, what if Yao Yao but also Kirara? Because one of them does shielding, the other does healing, and Baiju just does both. So what weapon is she? She's a sword character, okay. Yeah, alright, they just wanted to max out her shields. That's not bad. That's not bad, actually. 25% of her max HP plus, like, let's say 3,000. And how much HP does she have? Okay, like 13k. Too bad Baiju doesn't double the cuteness.
Let's dance.
I mean, Baiju can't turn into a box. Yeah, you know, he trades being a mailman for being a doctor. Both are essential services. No, she needs Spectre materials to level up. Oh no. Oh, fuck that. Fuck that. Okay, let's try Yoimiya first, just because I already have her, so I already know what this song and dance is. Oh, oh! Wait, what the fuck? They put Xingqiu and Yunjin in a trial? That's not right. They never put these characters in trials. Yo, okay, wait, they just straight up gave Yoimiya one of her best teams. What the fuck? Yeah, no, it's not just like any random like 4-stars. They just gave her best in slot team. Also, this isn't a terrible, okay, she needs more crit rate, but this isn't a bad crit ratio. Okay, the crit rates kind of stank, but like other than that, please pull for her, I know, right? She's good, we swear. No, the thing is, she has over 2,000 attack, and she has over 200 crit damage. So when she crits, qualifying term, when she crits, we gonna see some numbers. Okay, but first we gotta...
No, my sword.
They even gave Xingqiu sack. Wait, what weapon did they give Bennett? Aw, Favd. Right? That's what I'm saying. They never do this. Yeah, it's like 2 or 3, and it's free characters too. Like, it's usually characters who've been like, who are like free, like Noelle or Xiangling or Barbara. They never give you Xingqiu, even though he's a launch character. And the fact that they're giving Yunjin? Like, Yunjin came out after Yoimiya.
Flags up. And leap.
Like, granted, she is, like, one of Yoimiya's, like, best supports, but, like, goddamn.
Strike is one. Witness the power of Go. Everybody stand back. Let's light. Time for a light show.
Okay, my Yoimiya does more damage. Because my Yoimiya can actually crit.
Adventure time. Break a leg. Ring cutter. I'm going in. Let's
Oh, okay, that just... Alright, let's go! I still had enough! Okay, she only seems to be doing like 20k per crit.
Everybody stand back. Your grand finale. Witness the power of Go. Here come the fireworks.
Oh, I did this wrong. Oh well. Okay, no, she did 40k, and that was without Shimenawa proccing. Alright, that's... it's fine, I guess. Okay, now I want to see what team they give Yai Miko, because... Okay, what even would Yai's... Okay, the thing is, Yai's not a main DPS, so, like... I don't know if she necessarily has a best-in-slot team herself. But if you were to put together an all 4-star team for Yai, I wonder what it would be. It's just Kalei and Barbara. Okay, I guess Hyper Bloom. Wait, but how do they build her? Yeah, so they gave her crit. Okay, this hasn't changed. Man, oh, she has the same crit value as Yoimiya, but... oh well, it's fine. Fly! Aw.
Emerge right now.
How much EM does she have? Oh, 105. It's not terrible. Die.
Hi! Just like we rehearsed.
Show them. Right here. I'm always watching.
Okay, her burst actually hits pretty hard. It's like 20k per hit. And that's with, like, the demo build.
Come on out.
I'm not used to so... I've only heard, like, right here, right now, emerge. I never hear her other lines. I would totally pull for Yai Miko if Alhaitham wasn't next. Like, I get that supports are better than DPSs, but, like... Alhaitham's just too good.
Off we go.
Okay, what to do next? Hey, chat. Do we want to do... Pulling your first copy or cons? I do not have... first copy, I don't have Alhaitham. So we look at here. So this patch, I have Kazuha. He's there. I have Yoimiya. She's there. I do not have Yai Miko or Alhaitham. And even Alhaitham, kind of like... A part of me wants to wait and see who's gonna be on the banner next time. At the very least, I'll pull for the next 5-star. Because I'm at 58 pity right now.
No one's joined me on an adventure in ages. Come on, let's go.
Yeah, Alhaitham, very fun to play. I agree. Like, when I first played as Alhaitham, I didn't think he was that great. And then I actually learned that there's a proper rotation stuff you have to do with him. Also, Jesus Christ, this is... Alright, I'm gonna go into, like, menus. Alright, cool. As long as I'm in a menu, as long as I'm not in a big city, then the game seems to run just fine. But, yeah, I didn't think he was that great. Then I discovered, no, you just have to, like, learn his proper rotation, and he becomes amazing. However, I don't regret... Because I skipped Alhaitham, I was able to get Hu Tao, her weapon, Yelan, her weapon, Shenhe, and Ayaka's weapon. All in one fell swoop. Like this, all of this was like consecutive. Oh no. No, between Hu Tao Yelan, after that was Sino, who I skipped, so it was Sino and someone else who I'm forgetting now. It did, yeah. And now I can get him again, so we'll see. Like, okay, Al-Haytham is probably the best. Like, okay, I could probably do like a tier list or ranking of like the best characters in Genshin. And like, as far as main DPS characters go, there are 4 characters who I will like, I can see arguing for the spot of best main DPS. And like, Al-Haytham is one of them. Like, okay, hang on. I'll just show you right now. The 4 are you, and you. And frankly, I think Al-Haytham is probably the actual best one just by virtue of being Dendro. The only reason why I'm also not too keen on pulling him is because I have Tignari, and while he's not as great as Al-Haytham, he's still fun to play, and he's still really good in and of his own right. Like, he is a worthwhile, worthy Dendro main DPS. He doesn't pair all that well in Hyper Bloom as much as Al-Haytham, but he's still great. And so I think he's just fine. Yeah. Like, I don't know, whenever I think of like, okay, okay, I know Bruce has Tignari. Oinkry, do you have Tignari? And do any Tignari havers here, do y'all ever try Tignari and Hyper Bloom? And if so, how well does it work? Because that just doesn't seem like a great idea to me. Nope. Okay, cool. Because Hyper Bloom Tignari just feels like who was applying the Hydro? Xingqiu and Yelan won't because you're not normal attacking. At the same time, like, I feel like trying to work in Mono and or Kokomi might be a bit awkward. Although, actually, no, because the thing is with Kokomi's Jellyfish, you're basically gonna be really up close, and yeah, even then with Kokomi, it feels really clumsy. Just like thinking about that. Yeah, oh, and for those who are wondering, I am on a 50-50, because my last 5-star was Nahida. And because of that, there is a non-zero chance I might get Dia, and that's honestly what I'm scared of most. Really hoping I don't get fucking Dia. Like, okay, hang on. Of the standard 5 stars, I have all of them except for Dia. If I was to get constellations for any of them, please, I beg of you, give me Gene Cons. I'll take Gene Cons in a heartbeat. If you give me Gene Cons, I will actually build her properly. Like, she's C1. I just need 3 more. If I get 3 more Gene constellations, I will actually build her and use her in my Xiao party, because then she gets this. And then I won't need Zhongli. Okay, but anywho, where Dia? You were promised Dia? No, you won't. Wait, Al-Haytham, then Jean in same temple. Easy. God, I wish. Okay, see, if I had managed to, like, get them... Alright, so, since I'm at 58 pity, I'm gonna get a 5-star in, like, within 2 10 pulls, ideally. If I get Al-Haytham, then Jean, then I might... If I get Al-Haytham and Jean, if I don't want anyone in the next patch, then I might actually pull for Al-Haytham's weapon at that point. Because even if I lose, then I'll get Freedom Sworn, which I can also just give to Al-Haytham. In the process of finishing up Fischl, I may just build my, oh my god. C3 Kaching, Jesus. Like, I feel like, yeah, that's like, Kaching is taken up like at least 50% of your 50-50 losses now, yeah? I feel like at this point for you, Bruce, it's the 50-50 is not a 50-50. It's like 50% getting the banner character. And then within that the 50-50 loss, it's 50-50 ka-ching versus literally any of the other standards. Okay, but do we want to do Kave's hangout event? It's only 5 endings, so this shouldn't... Hopefully this isn't too long. The Pendulum of Wheel and Woe. And I think for this, I'll have my Nilou Bloom team, because that's the party that I use Kave in. Also, I'm quite proud of my Kave. From substats alone, I managed to get 150 energy recharge. Not a single crit roll. Just all into that EM, baby. Yeah, and like the Flower and Feather have a pretty decent balance between EM and energy. Oh, wait! Wait, chat, I don't think I've shown this on stream. Look at my fucking Scaramouche. I'm in shambles. He's so close to 200 crit damage. I'm so fucking upset, but I can't be. Because, like, look at the artifacts I have and tell me if it's okay to be upset at this. I have this flower. I have this feather, which did not roll into defense at all. It rolled like twice into energy recharge and then 3 times into crit. Same thing here. This rolled once into elemental mastery and then proceeded to roll all into crit. This is his off piece. And then this is a double crit circlet. Like, fuck, man. Like, I can't complain. But he's so close. But he's so close. Oh man, I would sacrifice some of that crit rate for crit damage. Granted, he always crits. He never. There's not a time where he doesn't. Sorry, I just scored another drop, which is why the stream went down. But like, he like never misses a crit. But at the same time, I'm just like, man, in terms of actual damage, this doesn't really change much. But like, the number don't look as pretty in the stat sheet. I'm literally just missing like a single roll of crit damage. And I even have the best in slot set as well. Like, I don't know anyone else who uses that artifact set. Oh, hey, once again, Kave meet Kave.
I've taken a look at your proposal. It's much better than the ones you...
Oh, come on, not again.
Oh, no.
Isn't this the 6th proposal I've shown you? What's your issue this time?
It's a bit hard to put into words, but the design still doesn't look quite right to me.
Man.
I have to say, that's a terribly vague and unconvincing explanation. Please enlighten me. What would feel more right to you?
For starters, don't you think this roof is jutting out a bit too far from the top? It looks almost like the head of a fungus. This door, too. I don't think it needs to be nearly this large. If you could reduce it to...
The roof and the door are the most fundamental parts of a building. If we were to change them, then what would be left of the design? Even if the soul of the building won't be lost, all traces of architectural style would be gone. Anyone with the slightest inkling of architectural knowledge would know to leave them alone.
Oh, I understand the principles of what you are saying, of course, but the truth remains that I'm still a bit unhappy with the design as is.
So just do better.
Is there anything else that you can
Just do it better, Fivehead.
Oh, actually, I just got an idea. Can we get rid of all the extraneous sections on the roof?
I'm sure Kave loves that.
Just be one vertical structure, similar to that of a tree trunk.
What?
Don't architects often say that symmetry makes everything more balanced?
Not always.
This way, the proportions will be completely balanced.
I really don't know how you managed to come up with such a ridiculous idea. Wait, don't tell me. Someone hired you specifically to commission me and put me through the ringer? Come to think of it, though, I really don't think I've gotten on anyone's bad side recently. Anyway, that's it. I will not be working on this commission anymore.
Damn.
Goodbye. Maybe you can find yourself some other genius who'll be able to satisfy your demands.
Jesus.
Hey, young man, please wait.
He's going to get a drink. Oh boy. Hey, buddy. Down in the dumps, huh? Oh no. Oh no, that's not a sight we like to see.
Taking this commission was truly the worst decision ever.
Yeah, right?
Hey, I wasn't expecting to run into you here. Actually, while we're on that, what are you doing here at the tavern? Don't listen to anyone who says that drinking is an elegant pastime. It's no good for your health. You saw all that, did you? Ugh, I thought I was in the clear. I made sure to double check that nobody I knew was around.
Man.
Anyway, thanks for looking out for me. Honestly, it wasn't that big of a deal. I'm used to it by now. Stress is just an inescapable part of being a working adult.
True.
Boss, I'll have a glass of wine. Same as last time. Do you want something too? I'll put it on my tab.
I don't think you can afford.
Wine and a glass of juice coming right up.
You don't chug wine. Oh my god.
You're already keeping a secret from me. But if you could add this one to the list as well, I'd really appreciate it. Arguing with a client is not a good look for me. If word gets out, other potential clients might be afraid to work with me. That guy, though. What was he even going on about? All those ridiculous demands of his? He's just a blabbering fool trying to act like a know-it-all.
Oof.
Another glass, please, boss.
Oh boy.
Today till someone has to carry me out.
No bartender wants to hear that.
You've got it, sir. I gotta say, though, it almost feels like you're saying that every other day now.
Man.
It really is every other day that you'd run into a client who knows nothing about construction requirements or architectural style. If this was in the past, I'd never have gone through 6 whole drafts trying to accommodate the client's preferences. But perhaps getting used to this just means that I've grown numb to it.
Damn.
I've worked on so many projects since graduation, and none of them have been approved at the first pass. I would spend a lot of time altering my designs, and by the time the clients were finally satisfied, all my passion and enthusiasm would be gone. It feels like I'm straying further and further from my artistic vision.
Yikes.
Change I have to make. I suppose, though, that just sticking to your guns and completely disregarding other people's feedback would also not be a good thing. All of this makes for a real paradox, one that particularly crops up in my work, too. In the end, what is the true meaning of art? Should I see it as a divine gift of inspiration from the gods? Or an expression of the light of my own wisdom?
Here's your drink.
Oh boy.
How are you already spouting nonsense?
No, this ain't a drunk. This ain't Kaveh being drunk thing. This is just Kaveh being Kaveh.
Boss, what do you think is the meaning of art?
The meaning of...
Then again, he did chug it, so...
Really, my friend, who in Sumeru understands art better than you? Anyway, I don't know about art, but I do know that I'm interested in business, and some patrons are waiting to be served. So, you'll have to excuse me for now. Just holler if you need anything.
What do you think, traveler?
How is he... This is... Okay, I feel like all of the... This is where it branches, so...
Exactly. So our thoughts on the meaning of art are rather similar. In Sumeru, and especially Sumeru of the past, the arts are not a popular discussion topic. Trying to talk about the arts is basically the key to
Damn.
killing any conversation. It's too bad that I'm not in my best form today. Otherwise, we could have talked about this.
All you had to do was sip. Wine is something that's meant to be sipped. You don't chug it. If you just had it the way it was meant to be drank, it'd be fine.
Sounds great to me.
Yeah.
I don't even want to think about this project anymore. But what should we do? It's probably not a good idea to just...
I'm going with my heart on this one. Okay, let's... No, that's a little...
Huh? Where did that come from? I mean, it's not like it's some kind of secret. You probably already know some bits and pieces of my past. My mother is also an architect. I've always adored her drawings, and when I was young, I used to sit next to her and watch her bring all kinds of buildings to... Perhaps. In fact, I have also seen my mother argue with her clients, but she would always quickly find the motivation to return to her work. Unfortunately, I've barely had any contact with her since she remarried and moved abroad. Even if I wanted to ask her about her ability to stay positive after an argument, it would seem rude to barge into her life again over something as trivial as that. I did remember something else, though. When my mother left, she only carried some small personal luggage with her. She left most of the belongings in the house to me. At the time, she even told me that it would be great if I could learn a few lessons from her life experiences, so my life and career could go a little more smoothly. I hadn't quite come to grips with my emotions, and didn't really have it in me to go through any sentimental items. So I just packed anything with memories away in a box and haven't reopened it since. It's been a really long time. Now that so many years have passed, maybe I have finally developed the maturity I need to face those memories without losing my mind.
Okay.
Yeah. I should dig it out and take...
Alright, cool.
Sorry, I've had too much to drink and wasn't thinking clearly. You're right. I should do these kinds of things with the support of a friend. Speaking
Yeah, we're friends.
Thanks for reminding me that I can invite you to come along. Had I just gone back by myself, it would have looked like I'm deliberately trying to keep things from you. Ugh, thinking too hard about the words is giving me a headache.
Yikes.
So I'll just give it to you straight. Thanks to your advice, I have decided to put my current projects on pause for now, and spend some time trying to rekindle the passion for my craft. If you want to stick around and see how this will turn out, you'll be sure to encounter some bits and pieces of my past. Do you think you'd find that too boring?
I don't think so.
Then let's head back together. I mean, you already know where I live. Who knew that the day would come when I too would have some friends over? Let me see. I should have tidied up the place before I left the house this morning. Alhaitham shouldn't be home now either. He's usually in the records room at this time of the day. Anyway, there's no more time for drinks. I'll go take care of the bill.
Alright, go home with Kaveh. Oh boy. And I should probably put Alhaitham and Kaveh's house on the map. I'm like, put a marker on it, or I mean... Also, just realized, Kirara's not any permanent content yet. She's really gonna be, whatchamacallit. Is she gonna be another case like Fischl, where she only shows up in events, or will she at least get some presence in the, like a hangout event further down the line? Cool, I'll put the meat symbol on there because I can't think of a better one to signify Alhaitham and Kaveh's home. Alright, but is Alhaitham here?
Alhaitham isn't in, so
feel
free to sit wherever. I'll bring out the box.
His entire net worth is inside that box.
Oh, nothing. I just didn't realize how much time had passed. The box is pretty dusty, which means it's already been a while since I've moved into this place. and many years since my mother moved to Fontaine.
Do y'all think we'll actually get to meet his mom in Fontaine? I wonder.
I'm happy for her. I hope she'll be able to find happiness there. She raised me all by herself after my father passed away. It definitely wasn't easy for her. Anyway, enough about that. Let's see what I packed into this box. What are all these things?
Oh, hi. That looks like Port Ormos. I think I know where that is.
Oh, I remember now. This is a drawing I made in Port Ormos. Obviously, I wouldn't call it anything special now, but I was less than 5 years old when I made this drawing. That's more than 20 years ago. You could say it's pretty good for a child of that age.
Okay, so Kaveh is at least 26 confirmed.
Now that I've said that out loud, I suppose I do have some level of artistic talent, right? Criticism and self-doubt have always been a part of the artistic process. Without criticism, there can be no improvement.
Criticism, yes, but self-doubt is,
question my abilities from time to time. I admit that I may have spent a little too long questioning myself this time around, but as you know, the heart tends to dwell on whatever it pleases. Anyway, never mind. The more I talk about it, the less confident I feel. Let's see what else we have in the box. Ah, my building blocks!
Oh my god.
It's been years since I've last seen these. When I was a kid, I used to stack them super high, and could even stabilize the tower to keep it from tumbling over. Oh, and this blueprint. I made it by copying my mother's sketch, and the aspect ratio was horrendous. It's still technically the first blueprint I made myself, though. I was super proud of myself when I finished it, and put it in the same pile as my mother's sketches, hoping she'd notice and compliment me for my good work. Unfortunately, my mother didn't realize that I had put it there. When she had a meeting with a client the next day, she handed my blueprint to him by mistake. The client was completely confused by this new blueprint, but apparently he felt too tongue-tied to question. It was only a few days later that he finally gathered up the courage to pay my mother a visit. He asked, "The door in this blueprint is even taller than..." My mother took me with her to personally apologize to the client several times. She didn't scold me about it in private, though. Instead, she went over all the steps required to draw a good blueprint. I was very patient throughout the whole process. I still remember it like it was yesterday. Let's see, is there anything else left in this box? Huh.
Oh.
What was this again?
Notebook with a lock.
Ah, this is my mother's notebook. She used to write and sketch in it all the time.
Wait. The voice did not match the line there. Hold on. He said notebook, but there in the text it says diary. A notebook and a diary are two very different things.
When I was a child, I used to be super fascinated by this notebook, and always pestered my mother to let me read it. After asking her a few times, she told me that I could read it as long as I could guess the password. Wonder why she didn't take this notebook with her. Did she leave it to
They did it again!
If only I could. I never managed to guess the password. Hey, it's not a matter
Just
of
brute
time,
force like an Oshinoko.
inspiration. That's what we need to guess the password. Who knows? Maybe this time something will click in my head, and the answer will just present itself. Let me think. What could it be? I could tell what you were thinking. Don't worry, I tried all the easy guesses a long time ago. I've tried my name, my father's name, my mother's name, my grandparents' names on both sides, and all of our birthdays. I've tried every name and number remotely related to my family.
It's not related to the
I've
family,
even tried
then.
stuff like love you Kaveh, take care, and yours truly. I've tried every cheesy phrase and well-wish in the book, but this lock has refused to budge. I wouldn't try that route again. I have a hunch that it won't be that simple. Also, if she really did use something like that, she'd never hear the end of it from the folks over at Haravatat if they ever found out.
Oh. Okay, so we can either put the book aside or we can pursue it. I kind of want to pursue it.
So we could find someone who was close to my mother and see if they might know anything? My mother was never really the one to be social. My father was the one with... Let me think. Is there still someone at the academia who would know my mother? Huh. You've never really heard of her? She's a famous Gashawar scholar and leading expert in formal garden design. My mother studied under her as a student many years. Professor Zaha Hadid published many works during her career, so I was able to learn a lot by studying her essays. If there's anyone who still remembers my mom, it'd be her. She's older now and is no longer teaching at the academia. But if I remember correctly, she spends most of her time around the Bimarstan area. Let's go take a look. We might run into her if we're lucky.
Okay. Oh. Where's she at? I think, would it be faster to... Yeah, it is. Oh, hey there.
What am I supposed to do now? Forget it. I'll just head back.
Tainari,
what are
Hello.
you doing here? Oh, it's you. Good to finally see you. I came into the city to buy some experiment reagents, hoping to bring them back with me to Gandharvaville. But as soon as I got here, I noticed someone banging on Cyrus's door. You've all heard of Cyrus, right? He's an ex-sage and Cyno's adoptive father.
Yeah.
I was thinking about going over to ask what's happening. That granny over there may appear old and frail, but her vocal cords certainly sound loud and healthy as ever.
Granny?
Yeah, she's just over there. You can go check out the situation yourselves in a moment. Kaveh, were you at the tavern?
I had a quick drink or two. Can you still smell the alcohol?
He sobered up pretty quick. Then again, it was just a single glass of
Drinking in
wine.
broad daylight. Really? You want to pass out by the road and get run over by a sumpter beast like some mindless fungus, huh? And you, traveler? You didn't try to stop him? You look like a wreck, Kaveh. What happened? Are you feeling down again? You know what?
Oh boy.
I'm hosting a meal at Pardistii tomorrow evening. Do you want to come?
Huh? Oh, I had no idea.
Damn.
Let me think for a moment. I'll come if I can find some time.
All right. Then I'll plan on reserving 2 seats for you.
Cool.
I'll be heading back to Gandharvaville for now. I have a feeling that argument over there is going to continue for quite some time.
Oh boy.
It might be best if we don't get involved.
A granny who lives nearby. Let's go take a look.
Oh lordy. I'm kind of amazed that despite the despite all the like frame dips on the stream's end, my face cam hasn't disappeared. I bring it up because I noticed that it was getting a little slideshowy there for a bit. Alright, cool. Do this just to reset the frames. Oh, and it's not okay. Never mind.
Ha! So, plan on keeping yourself locked in there, huh? Fine by me. If you're not going to come out, then I'm not going to leave.
Oh.
My tomato was growing so well, it had all the potential to become the best tomato this year.
Oh boy.
And you cut it straight from the vine.
I already told you I had nothing to do with it. Why would I take a tomato that's still weeks from ripening? You'd have to be awfully green as an investigator to think it was me. You see the word green here.
Shut up. No. No, that's where Cyno gets it from! No!
You're out of your mind. If I've actually done something wrong, then get a mantra and pull me out by force, why don't ya?
Oh, why you?
Professor Zaha Hadid?
And who are you? Oh, Kaveh. Fancy seeing you here.
She went from like 100 to 10 in like a moment's notice. Hello, Darshan. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining. Hope you're having a good day. I'm doing story stuff in Genshin. I don't think you've ever seen a hangout event before, but yeah, you basically just hang out with one of the characters, and then yeah, you basically choose your dialogue, and that changes the ending. Oh right, this game has a plot. Yeah, it's got a really good plot too.
How long has it been? Come on, get over here and let the professor take a good look at you. Not bad, not bad. You've grown taller again.
Yeah, this isn't really much to do with the main story. This is just, they offer these in-game to, like, hang out with some of the specific characters.
Professor, what's going on here?
It's no big deal, really. A few of us old scholars got bored in our retirement and decided to put together a vegetable growing competition. At the end, whoever loses will have to go up on stage and do a performance for the winners. Which brings us to our current predicament. My tomato was sure to win until a certain someone decided they couldn't bear to lose.
Hey, don't try to defame me in front of the kids. If we're airing out each other's dirty laundry now, then why don't we talk about you sneaking into Janot's garden the other night?
Lucky for you, seeing these youngsters come to pay their respects today has put me in a better mood. I'll let you off the hook. For now. Come on, let's go. We'll take our conversation elsewhere. He doesn't need to be a part of it.
Okay.
Yes, of course.
I regret this decision. Maybe we should have just done something else. Okay, wait, so let's see what our story quests... Okay, so yeah. There are 3 paths. And then and this one branches into 2. Alright, so we are locked into an ending, baby!
Is Faranak still doing well?
Yes, as far as I know.
Mm.
She left
Oh, that's his mom's name, Faranak.
And started a new life for herself. She's still doing work related to architecture, though.
Ah, yes. I did hear about that. Did that upset you at all?
No, not at all. She's already sacrificed a lot raising me as a single mother.
That's good to hear. Your mother did struggle quite a bit those few years. It's probably a good thing that she found a new place to call home. Sometimes I wonder if things were harder for her because she was so beautiful. People were always drawn to her beauty first, only to realize she had a sensitive and vulnerable heart underneath. She was still quite young when she first joined my class as a student. Beautiful and radiant with her golden hair, yet quiet and single-minded. She seemed like a lass from some aristocratic house who was seeing the outside world for the first time. She had to make a lot of drastic changes in her life to raise you on her own. Even during her time in the academia, she was a thorough perfectionist. If she was unsatisfied with something she had made, she'd insist on redoing it, even if I was perfectly happy with it.
Damn, I wonder where Kaveh gets it from.
She had many admirers, and they'd always fill up the first few rows of seats, hoping they could get closer to her sitting in the first row. If it were any of my other classes, you'd have found nobody sitting in the front. But every time I saw her, she was always in that same rigid pose. She'd have one hand on her forehead with the other clutching her pencil. Her eyebrows would be knitted in a frown as she concentrated on the blueprint in front of her.
I'm sure she had many difficult moments in her life. How did she cope with the stress?
I'm not too sure. She never talked about such things with me. She rarely opened up to other people, you know. I do remember one time, though, when she got into a heated argument with a friend. She said something I found very memorable. She said, "True art cannot be understood, but as an artist, I wish some people could understand its meaning and value." If you ask me, that's probably the greatest source of pain for geniuses of their craft. It's extremely hard for them to find someone who can truly understand their ideas.
So that's how it is.
Yeah, could be something artistic.
Could be.
Yeah, okay.
Now.
What are you trying to do?
My mother left her notebook to me, but it has a password, and I haven't figured out what it is yet. I'm trying to learn more about her so I'd have a better chance at cracking the code. Thank you for all that you
It's the least I can do. Talking to youngsters like yourself, your
Okay.
personalities are quite alike, too.
Yeah.
You're both stubborn and both a little awkward. Of course, I'm sure the similarities are mostly superficial. But so long as you continue to harbor those traits, you'll find a lot of difficulties in your work. I've taught a lot of students over my career, and in my experience, very few genius architects like Sharawar ever found happiness for themselves. They would know exactly what they want to express and fight for it tooth and nail, which inevitably led to arguments with their clients. Some clients would choose to respect the architect's vision or just let the argument go because of the architect's reputation. But those are the rare ones. When Farnak first graduated, she was getting into arguments with her clients nearly every single day. I think it only got a little better when she met your...
I see, but... could he understand the designs
No, I think they were probably beyond him, too. But despite that,
Aww.
I still stayed next to her, listening to her joys and sharing. Farnak had many admirers, but she ended up choosing your father. His support probably played a part in that decision.
I can already see the fan art.
Instead of understanding, perhaps all we need is just companionship. Huh. It worked.
Okay, wow.
Oh, was that the right password?
Companionship?
Yes.
Then you should be on your way, child. Find a quiet place and see what she wanted to say to you.
Oh boy.
Being the awkward person that she is, I suppose there were many things that Farnak could never say out loud. Instead, she probably left them in her diary, hoping that they would make their way to you one day. If you're ever in a mood to chat again, just come and find me here. You're always welcome to discuss architecture topics with me as well.
Thanks, Professor.
Thank you so much, Professor.
There's no need to be so formal.
Oh no.
I'll let you kids
No, she's gonna sabotage the other competitors.
Roll around the vegetable garden.
No, Granny, no.
Written about.
Oh boy.
They all say Zaha Hadid's class is the toughest, but I think it's actually not too bad. On the other hand, though, structural mechanics is definitely a pain, no matter how you try to approach it. I doubled down and managed to get through it in the end. I met someone special.
Aww.
At first, I didn't think much of him, but now I
It's
feel
your
very happy
dad.
whenever I get to spend time with him. We decided to name our son Kaveh. I don't think a younger me would have ever imagined forming such an intimate bond with another person.
Damn.
Back then, I lived only in the shadow of myself, as well as that of the dream in my heart. The bad news came. And even though it's been several days now,
Oh, yeah.
I still can't bring myself to come to terms with what happened.
Yep, when Dad died.
My eyes are so swollen, it's hard to see. What if they're all lying to me? And this is just a long, cruel dream. But I have to face reality. I still have someone to take care of. No matter what happens, I'll do my best to raise my son on my own.
Huh? Is this a drawing?
Oh?
Seems like it was done by my mother.
Aw. Oh, wow.
This blonde man was...
Yeah, that's what I was
my
thinking.
father. But who are the other people in the picture? Huh? Why do a few of them look somewhat... From the dates in the notebook, she probably drew this more than 30 years ago. I hadn't even been born yet. Maybe we were thinking too much. Oh, there are a few lines...
The one who invited us to the gathering is a talkative woman.
Okay.
Including us, 3 couples showed up. There was also a person who came alone. The talkative woman introduced everyone to each other. She spoke really quickly, so I couldn't quite catch everything she said. But I also didn't feel like asking her to repeat herself. My husband seems to be friends with the man with long ears. I couldn't really join their conversation, so I've resigned myself to sitting in a corner and drawing in my notebook. I don't think I'd be able to become friends with any of these people, especially that stiff-looking couple.
That man is certainly very handsome.
Hmm.
But he would constantly alternate between disjointed and serious ways of talking. His wife is a bit more bearable. We were not acquainted with each other to begin with, and I doubt we'll see each other again after this gathering. The ambiance of this gathering is surprisingly pleasant, however. Talking to people can allow us to find some peace after a long day. Maybe my son
Okay, there we go.
in these gatherings in the future.
When it does a wide shot,
to make many friends.
it really doesn't like that. But then once it zooms in on just the kid jumping, it's like, all right, this is fine.
Who would have thought my mother used to attend that kind of thing? It seemed she was only good at talking about her own work and found it difficult to join into other conversations. As a result, she often kept to herself and would be off to the side, drawing. There's more written on the back. Oh, it seems like it was written to me.
Kaveh. I was both overjoyed and distressed when I learned of your decision to continue your studies in Kasharwar. You are very talented, and I am confident that you will become an architect of much acclaim. However, the more talented you are as an artist, the more misery and anguish you may encounter. No one will be able to help you during your journey as an artist. But outside of your life as a creator, you can learn to form connections with other people and enjoy many other things in life. It's the only way to alleviate your suffering. Whenever you feel down, seek out a friend to sit and have a chat. You can accumulate joy and fulfillment by spending time with them. The positive feelings you gain will get you through the long and difficult years. Never forget that companionship is the most important thing of all.
So that's the answer she prepared for me. She really thought long and hard about me and my future. Well, now that I've read her words, do you think I should accept Tainari's invite and attend that dinner?
I thought it was... Yeah.
The thought definitely crossed my mind. Although it'd be nice to get together with friends and chat the night away, I don't want to bring down other people's moods because I'm sad.
Then just don't be sad.
Besides, don't most people hate the feeling of seeing their friends troubled and being unable to help? And what's worse, nearly all of my problems can't be easily resolved with some encouraging words or gesture. And don't forget, I'm also older than all of them.
Oh boy.
As their senior, I should appear to be a bit more responsible.
And I saw right through you. It's normal friends. Yeah, exactly.
You're not wrong, but I keep feeling like I haven't really helped them much in return.
You just gotta provide good company, man. Sometimes that's all you need. Just be good company. Exactly.
Oh, wait, do you mean it?
No.
You're not making fun of me, are you?
No.
I'm so used to sarcasm that I can't tell what's genuinely a compliment.
Oh my
anymore.
god.
Wait.
Okay.
Fun? Did you mean...
Okay, real talk. I fucking feel that. I've gotten so used to sarcasm that I can't tell it's a genuine compliment. I hate how much I relate to that.
You know what? I'm not going to overthink it. I'll see you tomorrow at Pardis
Like,
GI.
some of my friends, I always have a hard time accepting compliments from some of my friends because I'm so used to them being, like, sarcastic and stuff that whenever they tell me that I did something good, I'm like, yeah, okay, very funny. Dude, I fucking feel that. Alright. It was 16 o'clock, right? Yeah. It's like 4 p.m. Oh, god damn, it was after the following day. Also, I'm gonna, like, go to a place that doesn't, like, crash my frame rate. Okay, this is much better. $16 on the dot. Let's go. Okay, and now we're going to the party at Party's DI. It's too easy, man. It's low-hanging fruit, but like, come on. How can you not? Wait, hang on. Oh, it's just to interact with her. Is it party time? Oh, of course Sino's here.
Alhaitham also got my invite, right? Will he be coming to join us?
That guy?
Oh boy.
He's never been a fan of social gatherings. I wouldn't get my hopes up if I were you.
He did show up to, didn't he show up to the celebration dinner at the end of the main quest?
Are you sure? Alright then. I guess we won't wait for him.
Yeah, let's go. I mean, maybe we should give him a little more time. We can keep chatting for a while longer.
Sure.
You still haven't told me, what's the occasion for getting us together here at Pardis DI?
We're celebrating the end of the first phase of Kale's studies.
Oh, nice!
I wanted to thank you all for the help you've given her along the way.
Then where's Kale?
She said she wanted to show everyone a bit of what she's learned, so she's still doing some last-minute prep at home.
Okay.
She'll be here shortly. Anyway, let's get started. To tell you the truth, I'm actually not so confident that the second phase will go as well as the first.
I mean, hey, you know, take your time with it.
The curriculum will become a lot more involved, and I'm worried that she won't be able to get through all of it. I was hoping we could brainstorm about it together before she gets here.
I mean, okay, can she at least read yet?
I knew this wouldn't be just a simple free dinner. Is that why you also invited Alhaitham?
Yes. I thought it would be good if we could all put our heads together about this. Anyway, let's take a quick trip down memory lane. What did you guys do when you ran into a problem that you didn't know how to solve? Or got assigned a project that you knew you weren't going to finish on time?
Never happened to me.
Bruh.
I'd just pull another all-nighter.
You two are hopeless. Does anyone have a more useful answer to the question?
Ooh, that's a good point. Confidence is the most important thing. Once you lose your sense of confidence, it'll become all but impossible to find the motivation to study.
This could be a potential direction. I have already redesigned the literacy curriculum, and I was originally hoping to ask Alhaitham for his opinion, but...
It's very simple.
Oh, there he is.
Instead of focusing on the amount of material you would like to teach, focus on the amount the student would be able to remember.
Wow, you actually showed up. I could probably count the number of times you've actually come to gatherings like this on just one hand.
Man, as soon as Alhaitham shows up, Kave's mood just, like, plummets.
It's still more than the number of times you've managed to get a proposal approved on the first try.
God damn!
As long as you're still aware. So, what made the difference this time? Are you looking to drink your sorrows away with some friends?
That's your purpose.
Yeah, I was about to say...
Don't project your ways of thinking onto me.
Like, okay, don't throw rocks from a glass house, Kave.
So you're saying the only reason you came is to help Tighnari with his brainstorming?
Precisely. Kale will have a long road in front of her.
Hey, just to get one thing clear. Even if Kale manages to make her way to the academia, we cannot let her enroll in her avatat. Kasharwar is obviously the best choice for her. She's been a trainee forest ranger for so long, she'll definitely be good with her hands.
What? Okay, but I think Tighnari might say that she belongs in Amurda.
What are you saying?
Yup, everyone's gonna...
choice. It's where I graduated from, after all.
Everyone's gonna still shill their own.
And what about Amurta? That's the darshan her master actually graduated from.
There are only 2 other darshans left. We might as well select all of them on her enrollment application.
Oh my god.
I'm trying to have a serious discussion here. Traveler, you aren't associated with any of the 6 darshans. In your opinion, which darshan would be the best choice for Kale?
She get yeah, and then she can decide for herself.
Well said.
Agreed. And my goal in inviting you here was to gather some thoughts on the execution of this second phase.
Phase 2 far exceeds Phase 1 in both curriculum complexity and the speed of instruction. I hope Kale has prepared herself for what is coming.
Hey, what are you thinking now? Please don't tell me you're planning on lending her those abstruse books from your home library.
Actually, I was thinking about lending her a professions guide.
I'll make sure to write, "Don't become an architect" on the front page of that. You're right. I can't deny that.
Is there another phase after phase 2? What's the ultimate goal of all of this? Are we trying to prepare her for a job in the academia?
We don't need to think that far ahead. Hold that thought, though.
Oh?
I think my vegetables are done.
I'm telling you, that client had
Oh my
no
God.
idea what he was talking about. No matter what I did,
Single glass of... Okay.
something bad to say about
He at
it.
least processes it very quickly so he doesn't stay drunk for
Have you
long.
considered finding another client?
Ah, they're all the same. I haven't had a good night's sleep for months now. Who do they think they are, ordering me to alter my design over and over again just because they have some mora?
It's too late now to change careers. You might as well try to find some joy in the pain.
Yeah.
Besides, you'll be getting up in the middle of the night to make edits to your own design even when the client doesn't request it.
No. That's not true.
Cheer up, Kaveh. I'll tell you a new joke.
We'll save that for the end, Sino. You can keep it to yourself until then.
Whatever. I'm not going to use my brain anymore.
Damn.
Let's drink tonight to our heart's content.
Hey, save it. And then Kali shows up like at the very end. Okay, wait, hang on. They said that like I can't tell if I feel like one of the schools was missing because they said that there's only 2 left, but I think there were 3 left. Vahumana, Ritawahist, and there's one more.
When will I hear back about my application?
Spontamad, Sharawar, her Avatar, Amurta. What was the last one?
My latest design's getting there.
Oh my god, this is gonna like keep me up. Oh no, there were 6. No, never mind. No. I don't know why I thought there were 7. Yeah, okay, cool. I thought there were 7, but no, there are only 6. Alrighty. Alright, cool. 1 down, 4 to go. But as always, these usually get faster the more you do them. Damn. A dear memento. Alright, so now let's go back. Alright, time to spam through the dialogue until we get to new stuff. Oh my god, game, please. Stop chugging. It's not the game, but like, more the stream, rather.
Alhaitham isn't in, so...
I am mashing X.
Oh, nothing. I just didn't realize how much time had passed.
Why can't I? Okay, there we
I'm
go.
happy for her. Anyway, enough about that. Let's see what I packed into this box. What are all these things?
The drawing.
Oh, obviously I wouldn't call... Now that I've said that out loud, criticism and... I admit that I may have... Anyway, never... my building block. Oh,
Okay.
I was...
Yes, alright, wait, so then...
Unfortunately, it was only a few days later...
Okay, wait, so we gotta get to the diary.
Let's see, is there
Please.
anything else left in this box? Huh.
Alright, notebook with a lock,
When
yeah.
I was a child, wonder why she... If only I... Hey, it's not a matter of time. Who knows? Maybe this time something will...
Alright,
I could tell what you were thinking. I've tried my...
So we gotta think of doing something
tried stuff
else.
Like, I wouldn't try that route again.
Maybe we should put that aside for now.
Yeah, you're right. Although I was hoping to find some words of wisdom from my mother,
Hmm.
everyone's life journey is different. Traveler, you visited many lands.
Yeah.
I just got an idea, though. If I want to rekindle the creative passion that I had before,
Okay.
instead of trying to what do you think?
Sounds good. Alright, we're going for a walk this time.
Let's start by taking a quick...
Alright, cool. I don't think this path, Brent. I think we're locked into a different one. Oh boy, we're going to Dana. Curry, curry in the air. Hungry children, it's time to come home. Okay, that doesn't... It's the sort of song that seems like it's about to rhyme, and then it just doesn't, and you feel disappointed. Okay, we're in the house of Dana. Surely it's gonna stop chugging, right? Why are you like this? I go into the corner, and then as soon as I come out of the corner. Okay, look, buttery smooth, and then it turns into a slideshow. Oh god. Okay, I'm sure once we get to Dana, it'll be fine. Okay, under the house of Dana. Okay, I think I also just had a realization about what might be causing this, but it's something that I'll have to, like, wait and... I wouldn't be able to fix until next stream.
Of all the places in the academia, I remember this one most. When my studies got busy, I used to pull all-nighters here trying to finish my blueprints. Who doesn't miss their time at the academia? Life was a lot simpler then, and we all had far less troubles.
I wish I could go back to college. How can I go back to college?
I thought were beautiful in the House of Dana. I drew whatever came to mind, since I didn't have to care about budget constraints or turning them into reality. If I had to give a reason,
You cannot.
Because I like the ambiance here.
Hey, Darshan, it's topical.
The academia also had a rule that allowed scholars to annotate any physical books they came across. As a result, the books here are chock full of scholars' wisdom across many generations.
This dude just went back to his old university and went to the library. He's like, man, I remember doing homework. God, I miss college. Okay. Am I just trapped in... What if I, like, walked away from... Okay, yeah, there we go. It's doing this thing. I just turned around to stare at me.
Here, this is a great example. This book, History of Ancient Sumeru Architecture, contains some analysis that I did many years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Huh? Why is Alhatham's handwriting also in here?
What?
Did he ever read this book? I guess it's probably from when we worked on that research project together. Anyway, he probably never cared to tell you this, but the House of Dana is where Alhatham and I met. I came
cute.
to do my homework and saw him.
I'm so glad absolutely nothing happened between May 17 and May 20. Yep, nothing. I didn't even stream those days for no reason whatsoever.
He was too lazy to join them. There was a pretty stark difference between him and all the rest of them. It was my fault for feeling bad for him. I thought he must have gotten into some kind of trouble and went over to ask if he needed anything, not realizing that...
Not realizing that you were in fact the one in a whole heap of trouble?
Oh, where is he? There he is!
Alhatham? Why are you here?
Bring up Alhatham, mood sours. Start to talk about Alhatham a bit more. You know, mood starts to improve a bit. Alhatham actually shows up. Day ruined.
The House of Dana is a public space. Anyone can come here, no?
But shouldn't you be at the records room at this hour? You're not here to watch me make a fool of myself, are you?
You think I would derive amusement from watching you fall into depression over your life's troubles? If that's the case, then I suppose I must have been entertaining myself for years. I came here to pick up a few files. If your voice hadn't managed to get through my soundproof earpieces, I probably wouldn't have noticed.
Your earpieces ain't so sound. He wasn't talking that loud. Like, I think that's more an issue with your headgear, my guy.
All right. I admit I was probably overreacting just now. Probably not when he's right here with us. As his senior, I shouldn't try to tarnish his reputation.
Well, as your junior, he's not going to stop himself from tarnishing yours, so
there was nothing embarrassing or shameful about it. When I was still a student at the academia, I once collaborated with Kaveh on a research project. A collaboration is usually beneficial for all parties, but due to issues with our personalities, we ended up going our separate ways before completing the project. We had a number of differences, and they remain unresolved even today. But there's no point going into that right now. The more important question is, why are you at the House of Dana?
As a senior scholar, isn't it my responsibility to offer my friend a quick tour and explanation of the Academia's architecture?
I see. Then let me guess. Your next stop will be the pavilions around Roseanne Garden? Our famed architect sure loves showing off that corner to all his friends. Oh, and Kaveh, a lot of the books you annotated have been moved to the innermost section of that bookshelf over there. You'll have to dig them out yourself if you need to find them.
Huh? But why would you know that? Don't tell me you finally had an epiphany and realized that there's great virtue in respecting your elders' work.
Sure, if that will give you some self-confidence. Leave any words of thanks you may have to the ex-Grand Conservator. The last time he was here, he was complaining that he had received reports from current students. The main grievance being that the annotations are too long and difficult to read. As a result, the books you annotated have been moved to the bookshelves.
What? But all of my annotations were extremely important. Instead of reporting me, they should have been thanking me for my service.
Damn.
The notes that I took, they couldn't have asked for a better analysis. Okay, just you wait. I'm going to fix this right now. I'll dig all the books out.
You're gonna get arrested, my guy.
Oh, we'll wait. Anyway, you were about to say he's feeling a bit down? Put through the ringer. What an interesting phrase. I assume he probably did suffer quite a bit. That's true. He always spends a lot of time editing his proposals, with the goal of satisfying as many but the satisfaction of one client will not translate to general satisfaction with his
That's
work.
why his life has kind of been that
Many
way.
problems in life can only be solved by a fundamental change of attitude. As the leading genius of Kshahrewar, Kaveh should have both the right and the confidence to reject any unreasonable demands. There are plenty of architects in Sumeru who are inferior to him in skill, yet far more irascible in temperament. What's more, there are plenty of people who look up to such individuals as paragons of staying true to one's principles. Clearly, his predicament is inevitable, since he holds other people's feelings as more important than his own. Of course, each person is different, and we should respect the paths that they have chosen for themselves. Admonitions will serve no purpose. People tend to succumb to familiar pitfalls, and this is especially true for those who believe it's their duty to carry more burdens.
I swear this dude sounds like an AI, like text-to-speech talking sometimes. There's nothing bad against the actor at all. Just like, I'll hate them as a character. It just feels very like...
Looks like you were having an enjoyable chat while I was gone.
Talking at you.
By any chance?
What do you think?
What else is there to talk about? Surely no one would be interested in talking about the files that you were browsing through earlier.
I feel like that's such a that's such a diva thing to say. It's like, were you talking about me? There's nothing else to talk about, so obviously you're talking about me, right? Clearly nothing is as important as myself.
Anyway, you should take a look at this. Look at this comment on page 82. Dear Kaveh, thank you so much for annotating this book in such detail. It was a great help to me.
Then it goes to ego stroking. All right.
Now that's how a student should treat their seniors.
And it looks like you're already in a much better mood now. It really doesn't take much to make you happy, huh?
Easy to please.
Happy? I'm mocking that retired blockhead for being so full of himself. He understands nothing about the true beauty of architecture. When I can find some time, I'll have a serious talk with him about making sure these books are put where they belong.
Why don't you just move all the books yourself? It's not like he hasn't cursed you out before. What was that nickname he gave you while you were in the academia?
What? I need to hear this.
The Urchin of Kshahrewar?
The Urchin of Kshahrewar, okay.
Kaveh had a habit of scribbling and writing in all kinds of books.
Hey! You didn't need to bring that up.
Yeah.
At least not when I'm still standing here. Oh, actually, I also found a really old sketch in one of the books over there. See? Doesn't it remind you of something? Huh? Don't tell me even you don't get it.
I hope you're having fun, by the way, because the audio from the stream broke my concentration. Let to me. Hey. Okay, Darshan, what ELO are you doing? Well, okay, one, I'm sorry you did that. Two, what is your elo? And thirdly, and probably most importantly,
Skill issue. That's a skill issue. Skill issue. You fucking suck.
There we go. That's all I wanted to say. I'm still in the 800s. This is such bullshit.
Don't ask me. This is the time you specifically.
Okay, you know what?
Yourself.
I deserve that.
Feel free to hoard all the spotlight you want.
All right. Well, now I have to handcuff myself. It's been a while since someone's redeemed that one, though. Honestly, I kind of missed this one, so thank you. Thank you for redeeming Bear the Chains Darshan. So I hope you enjoy this part of the stream where oh, actually, it's half on the floor. Okay. That's like half your channel points, by the way. Well, at least I know now you won't be able to make me chug anytime soon. Oh, fuck. Hold on. Wait, oh, I did one. Oh, I did one extra one. Okay, wait, so that's 1, 2. Oh, fuck. Alright, 3. Okay, I now have the Blades of Chaos in my hands, which also means that I have literally chained my wrists together. Literal handcuffs. So, oh god, hi. Oh, okay. Now to put the... Okay, how do I put my headphones back on when I'm handcuffed? I wonder how many streamers actually just have, like, straight up handcuffs that they have, like a channel redeem, being like, oh, just handcuff the streamer, it makes the game harder, you know? Well, actually, no, at that point, I feel like that would just... They wouldn't even need channel points. That's probably just like, oh, I played Dark Souls while handcuffed. Which, okay, maybe not Dark Souls, but like a keyboard and mouse game. Because on controller, see, the thing is, when you're playing on a controller, it's still, you can still hold and like do everything that you need to do.
In that case, allow me to explain. Although this sketch is a little abstract, you can plainly see from the road plans that this was an original concept for the expansion of Port Ormos.
We can also plainly see that the designer was a huge fan of this project. It's the project he loves to talk about the most, second to the Palace of Alcazarzaray.
If I don't keep bringing up the neat projects that I've done, how would anyone know that I was the one who did them in the first place? There shouldn't be any complaints about Port Ormos. If I remember correctly, the construction process was very smooth, everything was made ready ahead of time, and there were very few safety concerns.
There are indeed no records of any complaints about this project. A most impressive achievement.
See? What did I tell you? Come on, let's take a stroll through Port Ormos next. I'll tell you all about the designs I made for the place.
No need.
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't think Alhaitham wants to come along.
And I don't intend on bringing any unfinished work home.
Suit yourself. It's not like you know how to appreciate artistry anyway. Let's go, traveler. I'll take you to Port Ormos.
Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, god damn it. I scored an inventory drop. Okay. Flame. Alright, and then we do this. Alright, now we're back in the game. Alright, this is what makes the game interesting, you know? Okay. Alright, can I clear all of these within 40 minutes? Oh, okay, hi. I'm not gonna lie, almost just like dove off the bridge, but we're fine. Everything is fine. Oh god.
No, I didn't design any one specific building. Most of my work here concerned structural renovation. Port Ormos had already existed since I was still a young child. It wasn't as large as it is now, though. It only came to its current size after a sizable expansion. I was part of that project. The arch bridge over there, for example, that was one of my designs.
Ooh.
When I was first tasked with the project, I decided to reference the growth patterns of nearby trees to split Port Ormos into 2 levels. My goal was to improve the overall utilization of space. We ran into a lot of issues during construction, but thankfully, we were still able to achieve the original vision. Residents can now behold all the ships entering and leaving the harbor from the vantage point of the bridge, while visitors can recognize the site of Port Ormos from a long ways away. I was still young and new to the trade back then. I could hardly believe that an idea in my head could become reality and remain in the world for many years to come. The true cornerstone of the creative process. The point about the design that will be ultimately used to judge its true worth. It was the first time that it became crystal clear in my mind. Once built, a building will continue to stand. Countless people will see it, and countless more will step inside it. Its final worth, whether it's good or bad, will be assessed by the countless generations of people that interact with the building during their lives.
Yeah.
You think so? I'm glad to hear that.
I think that's a bit more.
This project,
I think that's a bit more of a substantial compliment than I think it's pretty cool.
My budget was tight, and I was unable to use the higher quality timber I had originally intended for the design.
If I need to scratch my head, I have to like show the camera my fucking scalp just to scratch my head. Jesus Christ.
Us creative types know better than anyone that most projects cannot be completed without a few regrets. Even the Palace of Alcazarzaray was not perfect. Yeah, you're right. I should learn to look toward future opportunities and believe that any regrets I have can be overcome in time. We've spent long enough here. There's still one last place I want to go, but it's a little far. Would you be interested in a quick trip to the desert? Great. Most of my projects over the last few years have had something to do with the desert. Partially because this is a rare opportunity, so why don't you come along and see it for yourself? If you ever feel down, maybe you'll be able to go there and feel better too.
Thanks, Kaveh. Okay, follow Kaveh into the desert. Also, I think I got mail. Yes, I did. Alright, where in the desert are we going? Oh, thank God. Not only is it in the civilized part of the desert, but it's also right next to a fast travel point. I appreciate you, Kaveh. Hey.
Who would have thought that so many primal constructs could have congregated here while I was gone?
Yeah.
Able to sit and talk peacefully with these guys.
Oh, God damn it. Wait. How do they build Trial, Kaveh? Oh, no. Oh, no. He's fucking sucks. Oh, he's garbage.
Here. I see everything.
Let me weave you a verse. Huh?
Sight clear.
Cool.
Isn't this place great? I often come here to clear my mind when I'm dealing with a difficult situation. You know what I mean. Everyone finds themselves in frustrating situations once in a while. Just take me as an example.
Oh boy.
My family life got shaken up quite a bit when I was young. I struggled in school, and I got into a huge pile of debt building the Palace of Alcazarzaray. Although Alhaitham thinks that it's because of my personality that I continue to live in the shadow of the past, I think it's also just a part of life. Plus, if I look back, I've honestly had my fair share of good luck as well. You could probably say I've followed in the path of my mother. Like her, I've gained a name for myself as an architect, built something that's seen as my magnum opus, and found many projects that others have entrusted to me to finish.
Yeah.
Life is too boring when you live with no enthusiasm.
It's true.
Passion. Only those who believe in the inherent meaning of it can capture the small nuances of everyday life and turn them into inspiration for beautiful designs. Of course, I will concede that loving something also means taking it to heart. So to an extent, caring is also a source of pain. If I didn't love my work, I wouldn't be so torn up about it all the time. But still, isn't this place beautiful? Despite the erosion from the winds and changing seasons, you can still perceive its past beauty and glory. With different landforms,
that does kind of seem like a lot of Egyptian stuff in general.
History has left it with few records regarding its buildings, so I often visit the desert to investigate things in person. The site here has moved me ever since the first time I laid my eyes on it. I told myself that one day, I would also be able to create buildings that move others. My pain will one day fade into nothing, just as I reach the end of my life. But buildings are different. They are far more valuable than most materialistic things, and far more durable than human flesh. As long as there remain souls in the world who can decipher the meaning behind them, they will also have acknowledged me across the vast stream of time. If you were to ask me what art is, would be my answer.
He's back in his element.
So? But I feel I've always been like this. Remember that question I brought up before? The one about whether I should see art as a divine gift of inspiration from the gods, or as a product of my own existential struggle. I still haven't found an answer to that yet. But if art wasn't inherently paradoxical and enigmatic, then people probably wouldn't be drawn to it.
Yeah, I once had like my own discussion with my friends over what we considered to be art. And I remember, I don't remember what like some of my friends said, but to me, art was basically just, it's just intent. It's basically an artist using like any sort of medium to like convey something. And that's a very vague definition, which I think is appropriate because I think art in and of itself is supposed to be vague.
Those who pursue art will be unable to avoid the pain that it naturally brings. Will often be floating on cloud 9 one second and sinking in a mire the next. I'll try gathering my thoughts again once I've found a way to define art in the first place. In any case, thank you so much for listening to everything I had to say.
I wouldn't say that art is supposed to... Well, okay, it's not that it's like supposed to be, it's that that's just the nature of it. It's like saying water is supposed to be wet. It's not that it's necessarily supposed to be, that's just... it's nature. One day, I will put all these frames in my teapot. Okay, ending rewards. Supposed to implies it is a defining feature. Like, it's like, again, water being wet. Like, it's just what you would come to expect from it, like, as a concept. Like, it's not something where it's, like, a requirement. Like, it's not like, oh, if this is... I'm trying to figure out the best way to phrase this. Like, art isn't supposed to be anything. Like, I just want to make that clear. And because of that, that leads to a lot of side stuff. And also, I'm taking off the handcuffs. I've worn them for enough time. Ugh. Okay. We got half an hour till my resin caps. Okay. Wait, I just hang on. First, I want to get my energy back because I took like I had to use a Xingqiu burst, and he just barely didn't get it back, and I'm upset. All right, we good. Awesome. Okay. Once I trap my opponents. And more recently, I trap my opponent's queen. Chains were good luck, it would appear. Oh, hell yeah. I'm glad they helped. Even if they, like, completely inhibited my ability to, like, do literally anything. But, hang on. Oh yeah, I didn't know what I was gonna do. Paimon.moe. Hold on. This hasn't refreshed. Yeah, there we go. Show not achieved first. Okay, I need... What achievement did I just get in this game? Architect's Romanticism. Cool. It should be 927. Yes, it is. Hang on. Okay, there we go. Okay, okay, I think depending on how long this takes, we could probably do just one more before I actually have to call it. Because I'm feeling kind of tired, and I'm not doing 2 8-hour streams in a row. Normally, I'd be fine with back-to-back 8-hour streams, but it's a weeknight, and I haven't eaten dinner yet, so yeah. We could save this for a few. We could save the remaining. How's your last stream? 8 hours. The fuck? I had a lot of. Dude, you should like click through the VOD. It was great. I rushed down the final boss of Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom, and I won. I had to fight through 10. Okay, basically, imagine 10 waves of enemies without any breaks. Normally, if you just play the game normally, it's just a single wave of enemies, and then you can fight the final boss. Because I went straight to the final boss without doing anything else first, I had to fight 10 waves. With Gloom! I don't think Darshan knows what Gloom is, but it's a debuff on your character, is all I'll say. Okay, hold on. I am going to condense my resin. I'm gonna condense and hang on. Whoa, wait. If I just can do this, so that'll. Yeah. All right, perfect. That'll leave me with just enough to do my last weekly for the week. Okay, but I will be calling it here. Hi. All right, my face is big now. All right. How do we want to end the stream? We don't really have enough folks to raid. Yeah. Okay, wait. So let me pick a song to play us out on. You know what? I think Yoimiya's theme is a. I think Yoimiya's theme is a good one just for the character quest. Blossoms of Summer Night. There we are. Yeah. Comfy indeed. But in any case, let me navigate to it. Thank you all so much for joining the stream. Hope it was a fun one. It was more fun than I was expecting. I've kind of been like less willing to play Genshin because of other games, but no, I'm glad to see Genshin still fun. I've only been doing dailies and whatnot, so glad to see that the actual content's still good. But yeah, I don't know when I'll stream again. Maybe I'll be able to stream tomorrow, but probably not because I have plans. And this weekend, most likely no stream because I will be busy going to a convention near me. But I'll try to be back on Tuesday of next week. So yeah, by Tuesday, expect me back by then. But until then, hope everyone has a lovely rest of your week and a lovely weekend. And I'll see you all in the next stream. Bye-bye.